Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Guys, what is good and what is going on, Sixer Nation? Your boy BLSG back at it again for another Philadelphia 76ers live play-by-play and reaction. That's right, ladies and gents, we are back for another one here on this Sunday evening on the second half of a back-to-back here on the road for your Philadelphia 76ers. As your Philadelphia 76ers come into this game with a record of 43-35 overall, with a record of 21-19 on the road, taking on the 19-58 San Antonio Spurs with a record of 10-28 at home. The 76ers looking to win another consecutive game, which I do believe if they do win this game, it would be their fifth. It will be their fifth straight win on the year ever since getting Joel Embiid back. They have been absolutely lights out when Joel Embiid has returned. Then as for the San Antonio Spurs, they came off a really close and competitive win against the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game, so they look to keep up the momentum against Philadelphia. But the red-hot Philadelphia 76ers looking to keep things up here and look to continue to fight for a top 6 seed here in the Eastern Conference, and will continue to not look to have to play in the NBA play-in tournament. We will have to see what happens here for our Philadelphia 76ers to see if they get the W or not. Shout out to everyone that's already coming through, ladies and gents. We have 3 people up in here already. Appreciate you guys for coming through and tuning in. If you guys have not done so, ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to go ahead and hit the like button on the stream. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And everybody be sure to go ahead and share out this stream so we can bring more viewers up into the chat. You guys know how we rock and roll as always, so let's get down to business here. We obviously got to go ahead and start with the chat. And we obviously got my guy Brian Post. Before I even put up the pinned comment, my guy Brian Post was already up in here. What's going on, Brian? Appreciate you for coming through, my guy. Shout out to my guy for already hitting the like button, man, so I didn't even have to tell him to even do anything. I appreciate Brian Post for coming through the stream, and I appreciate the compliment for saying that I'm the best YouTuber just in your respective opinions. So shout out to my guy Brian Post. MC, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming through as well. Says BOC Rocks. Let's go Sixers is what she meant to say. I know. MC typed it a couple times, had a typo. That's all right there at the end of the day. But MC, appreciate you for coming through regardless, MC. Hit the like button if you're not done so. Appreciate you for coming through. Then we got my guy Daniel Berry Sports House. What's going on, Daniel? Appreciate you for coming through, my guy. Hit the like button if you're not done so, Daniel. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. But yeah, guys, we are here for another game, the second half of a back-to-back here for our 76ers on the road. Looking to get another win. Before the game starts here, we will go ahead and look through the injury report here for both the Philadelphia 76ers and the San Antonio Spurs before this game goes ahead and tips off. So getting down to the injury report here for our Philadelphia 76ers. Listed as out for the Philadelphia 76ers. They will be without power forward Tobias Harris with a knee injury, who will remain out for this game against San Antonio, according to Lauren Rosen of the 76ers official website. Power forward Robert Covington has also been ruled out for tonight's game against the Spurs as well. Kyle Lowry is just resting for this game against the 76ers, so point guard Kyle Lowry will also not play. And as I expected, center Joel Embiid will also not play against the 76ers due to him managing his left knee before the playoffs go ahead and start, according to Austin Kroll of USA Today. And the final guy listed as out here for the 76ers is shooting guard DeAnthony Melton. Once again, listed as out with a back injury. We have not gotten an update since March 27th on DeAnthony Melton's injury, but the 76ers are still hopeful that DeAnthony Melton can return before the end of the regular season, before the playoffs go ahead and start, according to Adam Aronson of PhillyVoice.com. So that is your injury report here for the Philadelphia 76ers. We will go ahead and dive into the San Antonio Spurs side. See who's listed out for the home team. Looks like Maxi's going to have to take over this game here for the 76ers with all these players being out. But listed as out here for the San Antonio Spurs. Small forward Chetty Osman will not play tonight against the 76ers with an ankle injury. Forward Dominic Barlow will also not play against the 76ers due to a knee injury, according to Paul Garcia of ProjectSpurs.com. Shooting guard Devin Vassell will be shut down for the remainder of the regular season due to a stress reaction in his right foot, according to Dan Weiss of Bally Sports San Antonio, who was the first one to report it. For Jeremy Sochan, also listed as out due to left ankle impingement. Also, according to Dan Weiss of Bally Sports San Antonio, was the first one to report it. And then the final guy listed as out here for the San Antonio Spurs is former Philadelphia 76er and quote-unquote 76ers legend, when I'm being sarcastic and saying that, in Charles Bassey, who will miss the remainder of the regular season since he did tear his ACL in the G League, in a G League contest, according to Jeff McDonald of the San Antonio Express News, who was the first one to go ahead and report it there for the San Antonio Spurs. So those are your injuries right there for both the Philadelphia 76ers and the San Antonio Spurs. The 76ers looking to make it 5 straight wins in a row. The San Antonio Spurs looking to make it 2 straight wins in a row after just recently beating the New Orleans Pelicans. My guy Charles Adderley, what's going on, Charles? Appreciate you for coming through, my guy. Says, as usual, I just smashed the like button. Hey, shout out to my guy Charles Adderley, man. Always coming through, tuning in as always. Shout out to my guy Charles for always supporting. Just how's everyone doing today on the live stream broadcast tonight at BLC Sports Channel? I'm doing good, Charles. Hopefully you're doing the same, my guy. Hopefully everyone's doing well on this Sunday evening, ladies and gents. Ending off your weekend, just watching a little bit of basketball here. Just doing something you love at the end of the day when it's all said and done. So, again, shout out to my guy Charles Adderley. Shout out to him for coming up in here. So let's keep this winning streak going. Philadelphia 76ers. Yes, sir, you already know. This is all as well, Charles. Let's go Sixers. You already know it is, MC. Let's get it. Like, share, and subscribe for each person to experience BLC Sports Channel. Yes, sir, you already know. This is Brian Post BLC Rocks. AMC, I appreciate the compliments. But, ladies and gentlemen, you already know that ever since TP1 went ahead and came up with the idea of adding a trivia question to start off the live stream. That's what we're going to go ahead and hopefully get into really quickly. As long as this game is not tipping off yet between the Philadelphia 76ers and the San Antonio Spurs, we will dive right into it. And pay attention here to the television here, making sure the game is not starting just yet. As we're just seeing some highlights here from Tyrese Maxey and Kelly Oubre. And guys, we will dive in here to our trivia question. So I have a couple of players listed for the answer, but here's your trivia question. There are 21 76ers players and 8 coaches that are members of the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. And name 5 of the players. And I'm going to challenge you guys a little bit, okay? No looking it up. No looking it up. I want to see who's got the basketball knowledge up in there. I want to see who has the knowledge. Let me know. 5 players in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame for the Philadelphia 76ers in franchise history. Name me 5 of them and no looking it up. I want to see who has the knowledge here. I want to see who's got the knowledge on this one. Let's go. I want to see who has the knowledge here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your answer to this question. No looking it up. I want to know your guys' answer to this question. MC says I got nothing with the trivia question. I mean, it should. If you technically think about it, MC, this question is honestly a lot more obvious than what you think. You got to think about like the greatest 76ers of all time. That's my only hint I'm going to give you. But no looking it up. Who we got in here is the true 76ers fans. Come on. I want to know who's a true 76ers fan up in here. Come on, let's go. We got a trivia question up in here, man. Let's go. Come on. My guy, Eagles, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, and I appreciate you for hitting the like button, my guy. Eagles, shout out to you for coming through. MC says, I still got nothing. We just got a response. Bleacher, my guy, appreciate you for coming through. Says, I could not fit. Okay, so here's the thing. I couldn't fit every single player on the answer, but I couldn't fit every single player, but I'm going to go back and look here. So, yeah, Julius Erving, Charles Barkley. Trying to figure out. I feel like I should know who Dawkins is. And AI and Wilt Chamberlain. Based on what I researched, Bleacher, 4 out of those 5 are right. 4 out of those 5 are correct. Based on what I've researched, Bleacher, 4 out of those 5 are correct. 4 out of those 5 are correct. So I'll give you credit for that when it's all said and done. But I'll give you guys the answer in just a little bit. As the starting lines come in here for both teams, I'll also give everyone else a chance to answer here. But for the Philadelphia 76ers is Tyrese Maxey, Cameron Payne, Nico Batum, Kelly Oubre, and Paul Reed. For the San Antonio Spurs is Trey Jones, former Ohio State Buckeye Malachi Branham, Julian Champagnie. Man, I missed the other guy. Who did I miss for the Spurs? I missed somebody. And then Victor Wembanyama is starting at the 5. Coming to you guys live from the Frostbank Center here in San Antonio, Texas here as the Spurs tip and 76ers tip it up, and we're underway as the Spurs will win the tip, and here we go. Trey Jones with the ball here for the Spurs. Floats it up here for 2 to start the game. Cannot get the fall. Rebounded by the Sixers. Now Maxey will bring it down the floor. This game got started real quick. Maxey with the ball going to his left, launching a 3 from the top. Shortens the shot. Rebounding here by the Spurs. We picked up by Keldon Johnson into the hands of Julian Champagnie. Champagnie coming through, putting the shot up for 2. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Oubre. Now into the hands of Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball. Guarded by the former 76er, Julian Champagnie. Payne going to his left around the screen. Payne going to dart it over to Reed. Reed under the basket. Tries to put it up for 2. Gets denied by Wembanyama. But it will be an inbound pass here for your Philadelphia 76ers. Some really nice defense put on by Victor. Inbound passes into Batum. Batum gets it back to Maxey. Maxey on the corner for 3. Cannot find it. Rebounded here by Malachi Branham, the former Ohio State Buckeye. And he'll bring it down the floor here for the Spurs. Branham with the ball here for San Antonio. He'll get it over to Victor. Victor puts it up for 2. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Batum into the hands of Payne. We have a foul called in shooting motion actually here against Paul Reed. Nico Batum was able to come away with the rebound, but it didn't matter because of a shooting foul called against Paul Reed. That is something you don't want to happen, especially if Mo Bamba is ruled out for the 76ers or if they just elected to go ahead and start Paul Reed, which they might have just elected to start Paul Reed in this game. First one on the line for Victor Wembanyama is good. Last 9 games for Victor Wembanyama, averaging 24.4 points per game, 12.3 rebounds per game, 6 assists per game, and over 4 blocks per game. And on the season, Victor Wembanyama averages 3.5 blocks per game, which leads the NBA right now as a rookie. And both free throws go up the line here for Victor Wembanyama. The 76ers look to respond. There's now Batum with the ball. Off the pass from Oubre. Batum going to find Maxey. Maxey guarded here by Trey Jones. Going to find Paul Reed. Reed going to drive. Reed under the basket. Puts it up for 2. Cannot find it. Reed trying to put it back, but Victor says, give me the rebound. And Victor will dart it over to Champagnie. We'll find Keldon Johnson, who will put it up for 2. Keldon Johnson cannot find it. And Keldon Johnson steps out of bounds as he went up the baseline. That's who I was missing for the Spurs. I was missing Keldon Johnson. So I think Keldon Johnson's at the 4 and Victor Wembanyama is at the 5. Here we go. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Gets over to Paul Reed. Will find Kelly Oubre. Oubre going to drive, work in the paint. Oubre going to bank it off the backboard, and he'll bank it home. There we go, Kelly Oubre. Way to start on the board. Let's go. As Trey Jones with the ball here for the Spurs. We'll get it out to Champagnie, launching a three, and it's good for Julian Champagnie. Of course, Julian Champagnie's got to do this against the Sixers. Of course. Of course, Champagnie's got to do it against us. Cameron Payne with the ball here for the Sixers. Goes to the outside, launches a three, cannot find it. Rebounded by Champagnie. And here come the Spurs now, so find Trey Jones. Trey Jones guarded by Paul Reed, gets it over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama guarded by Batum. Wembanyama going to his right, now guarded by Reed. Bad pass from Wembanyama, and it'll be picked up by the Sixers. Here comes Cameron Payne, bring it down the floor. Now launching a three from the right wing, and Cameron Payne gets it to go and makes this a tie ball game at 5 points apiece. Now Keldon Johnson with the ball will find Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama going to his right. Wembanyama dancing, going to find Champagnie. Champagnie going to find his man, Keldon Johnson, for three, and it's going to be good here for Keldon Johnson. And just like that, the Spurs will regain the lead over the Sixers. Here comes Oubre. Oubre going to drive, going to dump it off to Reed, and Reed going to put in some work in the paint. B-Ball Paul coming out the mud and putting in some work. Some nasty work here for the Sixers. Trey Jones with the ball here, going to get it over to Victor Wembanyama. Going to now get it over to Malachi Branham. Back to Victor Wembanyama for two. Cannot find it. Rebounded by the Sixers. Max with the ball, going to drive, going to put it up for two. Trying to get away with a foul call, and they will. A foul will be called here against Keldon Johnson. And I do believe this is going to be Tyrese Maxey going to the line to shoot 2 free throws here. And it will be Maxey shooting. First one on the line for Tyrese Maxey is good. Eagles, what's going on? What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming. Oh, wait. Never mind. My guy already came up in here, but says let's get a 5-game winning streak tonight. Yes, sir. You already know, man. Let's go. Second one on the line for Tyrese Maxey is good. I didn't realize I already said what's up to my guy Eagles already. Here we go. Trey Jones with the ball here for the Spurs. Gets it over to Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama guarded by Reed. Wembanyama going to fade away on the shot for two, and Wembanyama puts it up and in. Nice mid-range jumper from Victor Wembanyama as a center in a guard's body. Maxey with the ball going to his right. Maxey puts it out there for Reed, out to Batum. Launching a 3, too strong off the rim. Rebound here by the Spurs. Here comes Victor Wembanyama coming away with the rebound. We'll get it over to Keldon Johnson. Back over to Wembanyama. Launching a deep three. I don't know what the heck he's doing. As the ball will swirl the iron and miss it, and it'll be rebounded by the Sixers. Cameron Payne coming on the inside. Payne going to find Reed. Reed going to look for options here. Going to dump it out to Payne. Payne looking. Payne dancing. Payne kicking out to Oubre. Oubre guarded by Keldon Johnson. Has to launch it. Oubre for three. Got it. Big time shot right there from Kelly Oubre. The man's going to have to play as the number 2 option for the Sixers tonight. As Wembanyama with the ball here for the Spurs. Tries to get it over to Malachi Branham. That's taken away by Maxey. Maxey's coming. Maxey lays it up and lays it home. And a big-time job right there from Tyrese Maxey. And a timeout call here by Greg Popovich here for the San Antonio Spurs. After a slow start for the 76ers, they've started to pick it up in terms of their rhythm as they now have a 14-10 lead over the San Antonio Spurs. They lead them by 4 with 7 minutes and 23 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Go ahead and change this real quick. There you go, guys. There's your score. But back to the trivia question, ladies and gentlemen. Who's got the answer in them? Who's got the answer in them? Edward Chamberlain says Allen Iverson, Wilt Chamberlain, Billy Cunningham, Hal Greer, and Charles Barkley. I'm pretty sure that is right. Let me go back and double check. Let me go back and look. So Bleacher meant to say Daryl Dawkins. I'm looking back right now to see if Daryl Dawkins did make it. It's got to load in here. Otherwise, my guy Edward Chamberlain got it. If it does not show Daryl Dawkins. I'm still looking for a Bleacher. I'll get it back to you in a second here. As we continue on with the game here, Spurs will have the basketball. Victor Wembanyama with the ball. Going to get it out to Trey Jones. Trey Jones looking. Trey Jones going to drive. Going to try to kick it out to Keldon Johnson. That's intercepted by Oubre. Here come the Sixers. Oubre driving. Puts it up for two. Puts it in over Wembanyama. Kelly Oubre with the nice floater over Wemby. Here we go. Trey Jones with the ball here for the Spurs. Gets over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama going to drive against Reed. Going to fall to the floor against Payne. And Cameron Payne's going to be called for the foul. Bleacher, based on what I'm seeing, it is saying that Daryl Dawkins did not make the Hall of Fame. It is saying he did not make it. So Trey Jones on the inbound. Inbounds it to Branham. Over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama guarded by Maxey. Trying to get it over to Branham. It'll be last touch by the Sixers here. So the Spurs will keep the basketball with 6 seconds on the shot clock. The email passes into Wembanyama. Wembanyama coming through and puts it up and puts it in. Making it look like light work here for the Spurs. Making it look way too easy. Cameron Payne coming through. Gets over to Oubre. And Oubre is going to throw it down. Says, Wemby, I got one for you. Let me throw one down right back. Let's go. Trey Jones with the ball here for the Spurs. Going to get it over to Victor Wembanyama. Standing at the left wing. Back up to the top. Going to find his man. That's Jordan Champagnie. Champagnie guarded by Batum. Going to get out to Branham. Branham going to put up a 2-point shot. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Bamba. Here come the Sixers. Payne has it. Payne coming on the inside. Spinning. Payne from just outside the free throw line. Launches the shot. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Champagnie. And here come the Spurs. Champagnie dancing. Kicking it out to Wemby. Wembanyama going to find Trey Jones. Trey Jones looking, driving. Trey Jones puts it up for two and gets it home. Trey Jones responded with something special, but Max with the ball will find Bamba. Bamba will get it over to Cameron Payne. Payne looking for options as Bamba sets the screen. Payne flips out to Bamba. Bamba launched a three and got it. Mo Bamba with the nice three-pointer right there for the Sixers. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. Trey Jones with the ball. Trey Jones putting the shot up for two. Cannot find it. But a foul will be called here against Kelly Oubre. So come on, I got this. This kid is awesome. Shout out to you, MC. But Bleacher, my guy, it does not. It says that Daryl Dawkins did not make the Hall of Fame. So Edward Chamberlain got it right, just like so. First one in the line is no good for Trey Jones. Edward Chamberlain got the answer to the trivia question. These were all the other ones right here as it shows that were former Philadelphia 76ers that did make the Hall of Fame. A lot of lineup changes being made here for both the San Antonio Spurs and the Philadelphia 76ers. You see Tobias Harris once again sing this one out, as well as Kyle Lowry on the bench. Nico Batum with the ball. Going to get it over to Kelly Oubre. Going to find Buddy Hield. Kicking out to Payne. Payne pump faking. Payne dancing. Payne looking. Dribbling through the legs. Payne looking. Driving. Payne laying it up for two. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Wembanyama. Wemby bring it down the floor. Wemby going to find Blake Wesley. Wesley going to kick it out. Two, I do believe this is Trey Jones. Trey Jones pump fakes. Kicks it out to 54. Back to Trey Jones for two. Cannot find it. Trey Jones getting the rebound. Trey Jones looking. Dancing. Against Batum. Launches a three. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Hield. And here come the Sixers who look to respond. Oubre with the ball. Oubre going to his right. The top of the key is Oubre for three. And Oubre puts it up and in through the hole. Kelly Oubre with a big-time three-pointer right there to put the 76ers up by 9. And here come the Spurs now to try to respond. Champagnie with the ball here for the Spurs. Gets it over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama finding Champagnie. Champagnie coming on the inside. Kicking out. Wembanyama for three. Too strong off the back of the rim. Rebounded here by Kelly Oubre. And he'll make his way down the floor. Kelly Oubre with the ball. Oubre losing the ball but gets it back. Gets out the Bamba. Going to find Cameron Payne. Payne at the top. Going to his right is Payne. Coming on the inside. Payne trying to dump it off to Bamba. Bamba cannot keep it in play. But it'll go out of bounds off the Spurs. And it will stay with the 76ers.
In the garage, yes.
3.5 minutes remaining here. Victor Wembanyama will sit. Bamba going to try another three. Will not find it this time. Rebounded by Champagnie, who will dart this all the way down to Zach Collins, who will find his man Blake Wesley, putting it up for two. And it is good here for Blake Wesley. And Nick Nurse wants a timeout here to talk things over with his team. You had Cameron Payne bringing the ball down the floor. 76ers putting in some good work, though, as they are still leading the San Antonio Spurs up to this point with 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining here in the first. The 76ers still lead the San Antonio Spurs up to this point, 24-17 with 3:11 remaining here in the first quarter. Yeah, guys, again, flashing back to the answer here. These were all the possible answers. There was one more, I think, but I could not squeeze it in because of the text box. But if you had any of these guys, you would be right. So either Charles Barkley, Wilt Chamberlain, Maurice Cheeks, Larry Costello, Billy Cunningham, Julius Erving, Hal Greer, Allen Iverson, Moses Malone, Bob McAdoo, Kembe Mutombo, Dolph Schayes, or Chris Webber, you would be right. And that was going towards Edward Chamberlain, who had the 5 right there, just like so. He had Allen Iverson, he had Wilt Chamberlain, he had Billy Cunningham, he had Hal Greer, and he had Charles Barkley. So Edward Chamberlain gets this one right. Shout out to my guy for having the knowledge out. Shout out to my guy for going 5 for 5 right there. Bleacher was one guy off. He almost had it if he would have just said any of those other players. But apparently when I looked it up, Daryl Dawkins did not make the Hall of Fame. So unfortunately for Bleacher, sucks to go 4 out of 5. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. There's 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. The 76ers are still up on the San Antonio Spurs 24-17 and look to keep it that way. Oubre has been off to a fantastic start to this game, picking up right where he left off and showing why he is potentially the third option on this Philadelphia 76ers team, as he is the only guy right now for the team that is in double figures. He's got half of the team's points right now. No one has even made it into double figures for the San Antonio Spurs. However, the closest man is Victor Wembanyama with 6 points. KJ Martin to check in here for the 76ers. So they have a starting five right now of Maxey, Hield, Martin, Oubre, and Mo Bamba out on the floor. As Maxey with the ball on the inbound. Maxey gets it over to Hield. Hield going to find Oubre. Oubre under the basket. Finds KJ Martin. Puts it up for two and puts it in. Big time right there from KJ Martin. Coming right into the game and picking up right where he left off. Here we go. Here comes Devontae Graham, the former New Orleans Pelican and Charlotte Hornet. Gets over to Blake Wesley. Back to Devontae Graham. Devontae Graham looking for options. Going to his left. Flying by. Finds number 54 out to Champagnie, who gets blocked by Bamba, kicking out to Devontae Graham. Devontae Graham going to find Zach Collins, who will put it up for two, and Zach Collins puts it in. Scrappy player right there, and Zach Collins here for the San Antonio Spurs. Really scrappy player right there. Somebody that does not get talked about, but is very talented at his game. Bamba going to try one from the mid-range here. Cannot find it from the paint. Rebounding here by the Spurs. We're going to call number 54 Sandro because I'm not even going to try pronouncing his last name. Champagnie going to launch a three here for the Spurs. Cannot find it. And Sandro could not put it back, but we do have a shooting foul called here against Buddy Hield. I cannot tell who's getting sent to the charity stripe here. It looks like it is going to be Champagnie. And it will be Champagnie again sent to the free throw line here, as that was the player that Buddy Hield did foul. The former Sixer will head to the charity stripe here for San Antonio. Are we really going to try to challenge this right now? Are you kidding me? Might be a wasted challenge, but Nick Nurse is willing to take a chance on this. And with 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, the 76ers still maintain the lead over the San Antonio Spurs right now with a score of 26-19. And the Sixers will look to keep it that way. So that call is going to stay the same here for Julian Champagnie being fouled here on the play by Buddy Hield. So Julian Champagnie will get 3 free throws here from the charity stripe. The former Sixer going to the line, averaging 6.4 points per game, nearly 3 rebounds per game, and just an assist per game. First one of the line is off the mark here for Julian Champagnie. Second one at the line is good here for Julian Champagnie after missing the first one. Now for the 76ers, we will have Jeff Doughton Jr. enter the game to replace Kelly Oubre. So Kelly Oubre will get a moment to sit here for Philadelphia. As the third one at the line is also good here for Julian Champagnie, who will go 2 of 3 from the stripe. 2 minutes remaining here in the first. And the 76ers still up by 5. Maxey with the ball, going to dump it off to Martin, going to kick it out. Doughton going to launch a 3 from the right corner, cannot find it. Rebounded by Champagnie. Here come the Spurs. Champagne dancing around, gets by Doughton. Champagne loses the ball, gets it back, flips it out to Devontae Graham. Graham going to find his man Blake Wesley. Blake Wesley going to find Zach Collins. Collins coming through under the basket, blocked by Bamba. Bamba gets a piece of it and says, get that weak stuff out of here. Send all that to the garbage disposal. As Down flings it out to Heald. Heald under the basket and throws it right to Julian Champagne as he intercepts it. Julian Champagne going to find Devontae Graham for 3, and Devontae Graham puts it through the hole for the 3-point shot to make it a 2-point game. A minute and 10 remaining here in the first. Maxey bringing the ball down the floor. Maxey looking for an opportunity, guarded by Blake Wesley. Maxey looking and dancing. Flips it out to Martin. Back over to Maxey. Maxey dumps it out to Martin, who loses the ball out of bounds, and it will go with the Sixers. With 6 seconds on the shot clock, however, not a lot of time for them to get it off, but they hope to make the most out of it here on this play. Maxey to inbound here for the 76ers. Maxey inbounds to Heald, who's wide open for 3, and Heald puts it up and through the hole. Buddy Heald from 27 feet out gets to go from the right wing. Here we go. Blake Wesley with the ball. Wesley looking for options. Dumps off to Sandro. Sandro going to launch a 3. Too strong off the back of the rim. Misses it, and it's rebounded by Jeff Doughton. Here come the Sixers as he gets over to Maxey. Maxey going to drive, going to put the shot up for 2, and Maxey with the tough bucket as he goes flying on the floater. Tyrese Maxey with a big-time shot right there for the 76ers. How will the Spurs respond? Devontae Graham with the ball here, guarded by Jeff Doughton. Doughton playing stellar defense right now. Still locking up Devontae Graham. Graham now driving. Graham, the top of the key 3. Misses the shot, rebounded by Bamba. Here come the Sixers as now Maxey has the ball in his hands. Maxey with it, top of the key. Maxey dancing. Maxey going to drive. Maxey going to put it up for 2, and Maxey is fouled. Foul's going to be called on Blake Wesley. Maxey saying that foul was in shooting motion. Blake Wesley was saying that foul was on the floor. But it's clear to say the least that foul was in shooting motion, but they're going to call it a foul on the floor. As Nico Batum will enter the game here to replace KJ Martin here for a little bit of shooting. We'll see what happens here on this play, see if they get a shot off. But KJ Martin will take a seat here on the bench here for the Sixers. Nico Batum to inbound. Batum inbounding it now to Bamba. Out to Heald, who will not even have a chance to get the shot off. And that is how the first quarter will come to a close between the Philadelphia 76ers and the San Antonio Spurs. Your Philadelphia 76ers once again going on the road, and as of right now at the end of 12, are leading the San Antonio Spurs at the end of the first quarter 31-24 as they are up by 7 over San Antonio. As we move on to the second quarter here with the 76ers looking for some forward momentum here, going to the second and hope to run away with this game. We need to get some help for Kelly Oubre, ladies and gentlemen. We need some help for Kelly Oubre here. I mean, come on. We need some help here for Kelly. Says this kid is awesome. Shout out to MC for the positivity up in the chat. My guy Bruce Harper, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, Bruce. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. Says I hope you had a good day. I did, Bruce. Hopefully you did as well, my guy. Once again, ladies and gents, hopefully everyone's doing well on this Sunday evening. Getting ready for another week, ladies and gentlemen. Another week's ahead of us. I knew we were going to win last night. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let's go. So they feel we'll beat the Spurs too, as they can't match up with us. I feel it. At the end of the day, it is what it is, you know. But someone has to help out Kelly Oubre here. That's the thing, because Kelly Oubre is not going to be on point every single possession forever. Because he's not the Steph Currys of the world. He's not the Nikola Jokic's of the world. He's not the LeBron James of the world. He's not any of those. So somebody has to help out Kelly Oubre here. As Bruce Harper is saying what's up to Charles, MC says what's up to Bruce. Bruce says what's up right back. Bill Steve Rocks, Bruce, hope you're good. Yes, sir. Would you tell me your opinion on Tobias Harris when he's healthy? When Tobias Harris is healthy, he's usually a good player that, again, will give you, hopefully, 15 to 20 points a night, if not that, just a little bit less. But Tobias Harris is no longer the third option on this team. He's literally the fourth option. Toby is the fourth option because Kelly Oubre has been playing lights out recently. He's been playing lights out recently, and when it matters most, he's been playing really, really well recently, especially in these last couple games. Whereas when a player has needed to step up, Kelly Oubre has been there and has needed to step up for the 76ers, and he's done a fantastic job. Since I was so close. Yeah, Bleacher, if you would have went ahead and just guessed one of the easier ones, you would have had it. So I feel you were right about Kelly. Yes, sir. Kelly Oubre has been awesome recently. As the second quarter is officially underway, Keldon Johnson and Malachi Branham will enter the game to replace Sandro and Julian Champagnie. And KJ Martin will enter the game here to replace Nico Batum. And speaking of KJ Martin, looks like he did get fouled here as the second quarter does begin just like so. And with 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock here, looks like it's going to stay with the Sixers. Inbound pass coming in. Maxey inbounds to Bamba. Going to get it back over to Maxey. Maxey guarded here by Blake Wesley. Maxey at the top. Maxey launching atop of the key three. Shortens the shot. Rebound here by Devontae Graham. Graham puts it right back into play to Buddy Hield. And Buddy Hield will not make the layup. But we do have a blocking foul called here against Zach Collins. And this will send Buddy Hield to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. We see Zach Collins on the screen right now. Buddy Hield to go to the free throw line here to shoot 2. You see Kyle Lowry in street close here on the sideline. Kyle Lowry, once again, ladies and gentlemen, he is just resting tonight, but good for his body because, I mean, he's 38 years old. I mean, he just needs rest at the end of the day every once in a while. So look for him to be back next game for sure. Look for Kyle Lowry to be back next game. And same thing going towards Joel Embiid, potentially. First one at the line for Buddy Hield is good here for the Sixers, as the Sixers look to go ahead and increase this lead up to 9. My guy Ryan Rowe, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Says Kelly Oubre is a winner. Absolutely, man. Kelly Oubre has been really, really good recently for the team and has shown why he's the third option for this team. But Ryan Rowe, man, appreciate you for coming through, my guy. Hit the like button if you're not done so. Ryan, appreciate you for coming through the stream. As the Spurs bring the ball down the floor, Blake Wesley with the ball. Going to get over to Devontae Graham. Graham going to find Zach Collins. Collins going to lay it up for 2, and Zach Collins going to put it in, plus the foul here, which will be called on Mo Bamba. So Zach Collins will head to the charity stripe here to shoot a free throw with an opportunity to complete the 3-point play. This is Ryan. I feel you're 100% right on Oubre, as he is the perfect player for us. Yeah, it was a great pickup right there to get Kelly Oubre, as the free throw is good here at the line for Zach Collins. Here we go. Maxey with the ball, going to bring it down the floor here for the Sixers. Maxey going to his right. Maxey driving. Maxey losing the ball. Needs to keep it in play. Finds Bamba. Bamba puts it up for 2 against Zach Collins. Cannot find it. And Hield cannot put it back. Be picked up here by Devontae Graham. Devontae Graham could not stay in bounds. And it will go with the Sixers. Less than 11 minutes remaining here in the first half. Only a minute into this second quarter here. As Jeff Dowden Jr. inbounds the ball to Hield, who will find Maxey, who will drive to the cup, and will get it to go through the hole. Tyrese Maxey with a big-time shot right there for the Sixers, and when they needed it most, they got it. Keldon Johnson with the ball here for the Spurs. Tries to get it over to Zach Collins, and that's stolen away by Maxey. Maxey going to drive, going to lay it up off the glass, and puts it through the hole. Tyrese Maxey with back-to-back 2s here for the 76ers to start the second quarter. Blake Wesley with the ball. Going to find Devontae Graham. Graham looking for options here. Graham backing in. Graham finds Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson goes up, puts it up for 2. Cannot find it. but a foul will be called here against Mo Bamba, and this will send Keldon Johnson to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 more free throws for the Spurs. I don't know how many fouls that is on Mo Bamba. Feels like it's 3 already on Bamba coming off the bench. But apparently it's only 1. I feel like it's more on Mo Bamba. I feel like there have been more fouls on Mo Bamba in this game. But Mo Bamba is going to the bench here for the 76ers, and Paul Reed is right back into the game here for Philly. Second free throw at the line here for Keldon Johnson is good. So I do believe both free throws went through the hole here for Keldon Johnson, and indeed they did. Here we go. KJ Martin with the ball here. Going to find Buddy Hield. Gets over to Maxey. Launches a 3, and you better believe he's knocking it down 99 times out of 100. Big time right there from Tyrese Maxey off the assist from KJ Martin. Here we go. Devontae Graham going to launch a 3. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Doughton. And here come the Sixers. Down with the ball. Bring it down the floor. Doughton going to his right. Doughton coming on the inside. Doughton going to flip it here to Reed. Reed from the free throw line and got it. That's big time right there from B-Ball Paul. Getting some worthy minutes here in the starting 5. Hoping to get some of that off the bench when it comes to playoff time. Trey Jones with the ball spinning. Trey Jones trying to get it out there to Zach Collins, but Zach Collins is going to be called for the offensive foul and a turnover here by San Antonio. And the Sixers will take over here on this possession. And Tyrese Maxey absolutely broke the ankles of Keldon Johnson. Broke his ankles. And yes, that is a clear-cut foul on Zach Collins. And now Zach Collins just got called for a technical, so they just made this 10 times worse on Zach Collins from just a common foul to a technical. It looks like Maxey's going to shoot the technical free throw here for Philadelphia, which he does make it. And that will be the first technical foul given to the Spurs, but on Zach Collins. Maxey makes the free throw, and the 76ers will take possession of the basketball again. Maxey with the ball, going to bring it down the floor. Maxey going to find KJ Martin. Going to get it over to Hield. Going to find Maxey. Maxey at the right wing. Maxey dancing for dear life. Maxey trying to come through. And a foul will be called here against Trey Jones. And they're going to actually call this a foul on the floor, not in shooting motion here, which is actually surprising because I thought Maxey's hands came through in shooting motion. Here we go. Jeff Dowtin Jr. with the ball. Inbounds it to Reed. Reed looking for an option. Hands it off to Maxey. Maxey coming on the inside. Maxey, the fadeaway for 2 and airmails it. It'll be rebounded here by the Spurs. Keldon Johnson with the ball. Bring it down the floor. Johnson coming through. Tries to put it up there. It'll go out of bounds off the hands of Jeff Dowtin Jr. and it will remain with San Antonio. Unfortunately for the 76ers, when they needed Miami to go ahead and win today's game against Indiana, they ended up losing to Indiana 117-115, but a good game regardless between those two teams, battling for that 6th seed as well as the Sixers. Malachi Branham coming through, puts it up for 2, cannot find it, and Zach Collins cannot find it either, but tries to put it out there, but a foul's going to be called here against Tyrese Maxey. Devontae Graham to inbound here for the San Antonio Spurs. Devontae Graham inbounds it to Trey Jones. Trey Jones driving, kicking out to Malachi Branham, the former Ohio State Buckeye for 3, knocks it down. Malachi Branham with the 23-footer from the corner, being assisted by Trey Jones. Here comes Jeff Dowtin Jr. going to find Buddy Hield. Hield going to lose the ball and get it back. Hield going to lay it up with the finger roll. Let it swirl the iron, but it will fall here for Buddy Hield. Here comes Trey Jones with the ball. Going to get it over to Zach Collins. Going to find Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson going to put it up for 2, and Keldon Johnson puts it in with the floating layup. And the 76ers still remain up by 11. Here we go. Max with the ball here for the Sixers. Gets it out to Reed. Reed will launch a three from the corner. Cannot find it as it swirls the iron, misses. And it'll be rebounded by the Spurs, and it'll be picked up by Trey Jones. Devontae Graham driving in the paint, puts it up for two. Can't get it the first time, but the putback is put in by Zach Collins to put the Spurs only down by single digits now, specifically by 9. Here comes Maxey, bring it down the floor. Maxey looking, Maxey dancing for dear life. Maxey guarded by Keldon Johnson. Now Zach Collins comes over. Gets it over to Reed as Maxey. Reed battling, banks it off the window and banks it home. Paul Reed coming through here for the 76ers and stepping up in the starting 5. Once again, looking for worthy minutes here come playoff time. And another timeout will be called here by Greg Popovich to talk things over here with his San Antonio Spurs team. And a nice sequence right here put up by Philadelphia to give them an 11-point lead over the San Antonio Spurs with a score of 47-36 with just about 7.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Sorry about the guys. Had the mic muted. I thought I unmuted my mic, but apparently not. But yeah, but what I was trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, was that despite the Pacers beating the Miami Heat, if the 76ers go ahead and beat the San Antonio Spurs in this game, they will move their way up to the number 7 seed. And the 76ers will also have to hope that the Indiana Pacers lose one of their final 2 games of the regular season. So they will have to go ahead and hope for that. The Indiana Pacers are having to go through. Where are they at here, man? Come on. I think I found it. Okay. Trying to go back and look here, see who the Pacers have for their final 2 games of the season. But again, the 76ers still up on the San Antonio Spurs by 11, 47-36 with just about 7.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. So the final 3 games of the regular season here for the Indiana Pacers consist of going to Toronto, going to Cleveland, and then finishing off with the home matchup against the Atlanta Hawks. Here we go. Game back on. Malachi Branham with the effort to put it up for 2. Cannot get the first time. But Victor Wembanyama with the offensive rebound puts it back here with the tip shot right underneath the basket. Here we go. Cameron Payne with the ball off the handoff from Oubre. And a turnover here, and a costly turnover at that for the Philadelphia 76ers. Actually, Kelly Oubre stepped out of bounds. So here we go as Sandra with the ball, going to kick it out to Malachi Branham, launching a 3. And Malachi Branham is absolute cash money. The same way he was at Ohio State when he plays college basketball there, he's showing that here in this one. Kelly Oubre with the ball, gets over to Batum, going to find Buddy Hield. Hield going to launch a 3, bounce off the iron, misses it, and will be rebounded by the Spurs. Here comes Victor Wembanyama. Wemby, double team for the moment, gets it out to Trey Jones, out to Malachi Branham, launching a 3 and hits it. Again, the former Buckeye coming through, coming out on the limb. Doing his assignment out here. Like, Malachi Branham is going crazy right now. Cameron Payne with the ball, going to get it over to Kelly Oubre. Oubre coming through, gets blocked on the shot by Keldon Johnson. And we picked up here by Sandro, who put it in the hands of Trey Jones, but Trey Jones steps out of bounds. And the 76ers will take over on a lucky miscommunication here on offense by the Spurs. 76ers looking to increase the lead yet again here, hopefully back up to either 5 or 6. Payne with the ball will get over to Hield, over to Oubre. Oubre coming through, puts the shot up for 2, and Kelly Oubre puts it up and through the hole. One thing that I've liked about the 76ers so far in the first half is that they have barely turned the ball over, as they've only turned the ball over twice in the first half. As Keldon Johnson with the ball gets over to Malachi Branham, back to Keldon Johnson, launching out to Wembanyama for 3, shortens the shot, rebounded by Trey Jones. Trey Jones with the ball here, kicks out to Sandro, going to get it back to Wembanyama, back to Sandro, the reverse layup, cannot find it, but Paul Reed will be called for the foul and shooting motion to send Sandro to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. That's right, ladies and gents. I am not going to try to pronounce this dude's last name. Mamu Kalashvili. I'm not going to even try to say that the entire time. I'm just calling him Sandro. As the first one at the line for Sandro here is good from 15 feet away. Julian Champagnie for the San Antonio Spurs will enter the game here to replace Keldon Johnson. And Tyrese Maxey will enter the game here to replace Buddy Hield. Second one at the line for Sandro is good. So just like that, we have a 3-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Cameron Payne with the ball, going to find Paul Reed. Reed going to get it back over to Oubre. Oubre going to his right, coming inside. Oubre puts it up for 2, shortens it by a lot. Rebounded by Sandro. Sandro going to get over to Wembanyama. Wemby's coming through, and he's going to throw it down. My goodness gracious. Cameron Payne coming through with the ball. Cameron Payne going to put it up for 2. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Champagnie. We'll put it in the hands of Trey Jones. Back to Champagnie. Launching another 3. Are you serious? We're really letting Julian Champagnie do this to us? Why is it every former Sixer, even the G Leaguers, that have to go up against us? Time I'll call my Nick Nurse to talk things over. This is wonderful. Wonderful. Just great. We're letting Julian Champagnie do this to us. How many points does this guy, Julian Champagnie, even have? This dude has 8 points. It feels like he has more. There's no way this dude, Julian Champagnie, only has 8 points, yo. It feels like he has way more than 8 points. There's no way this dude, Julian Champagnie, only has 8 points right now. He's got to have more than that. There's no way he only has 8 points right now. Get out of here. Bro, this is ridiculous. We're really letting Julian Champagnie do this to us. We're really having a cardiac. Here's what we're really doing. We're really having a cardiac performance against the San Antonio Spurs. That's what we're doing. We're having a cardiac game with the San Antonio Spurs, and we're not even at halftime. We're not even halfway through the game yet. We're already having a cardiac game with the San Antonio Spurs. Like, are you kidding me? Can we please get some help here for Maxey and Oubre? Like, please. Beverlyn Champion, what's going on, Beverlyn? Appreciate you for coming through. Hit like button if you're not done so, Beverlyn. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. Says, come on, Sixers, from my guy, Charles Zadley. Like, share, invite, subscribe for each person to experience BLC Sports Channel. Yes, sir, you already know. 76ers need this win tonight. This is a must-win. If we want to get closer to that number 6 seed, they have to win this game. They got to win this game if they want to move up to the 7th seed. Because if they win this game, since the Miami Heat did end up losing, if the 76ers were to win this game against the Spurs, they would jump up to the number 7 seed, and the 76ers would have to hope that Indiana loses, I think, 2 out of their next 3 games, which they have to go to Toronto, they have to go to Cleveland, and they ended off with a home game against the Atlanta Hawks. Everyone, champion, welcome to the live stream broadcast. Yes, sir. Where's Embiid? Embiid is not playing today since this is the second half of a back-to-back. Joel Embiid is not playing, and will continue to rest up his torn meniscus that is healed. Feel free to express yourself fair and balanced discussion on BLC Sports Channel. Yes, sir. You already know. Let's go. Here you go. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Gets over to Mo Bamba. Back over to Maxey. Maxey dumps off to Payne. Payne to launch a 3 here for the Sixers. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Trey Jones. Like, what are we doing? Trey Jones with the ball, going to drive. Trey Jones going to kick it out to Devontae Graham. Graham kicking it out to Trey Jones. Trey Jones guarded by Oubre. Jones coming on the inside, lays it up, and it'll be a goaltending against Mo Bamba. That's great. That is just great. It probably wouldn't win in regardless, so it probably would have went in regardless, to say the least. This is a goaltend here against Mo Bamba. Come on, man. Where's this offense at? Let's go. Kelly Oubre with the ball. Going to find Cameron Payne. Going to try to get it over to Maxey, who tries to keep it in play. But I think they're going to say Maxey stepped out of bounds. Because I know it was Maxey going for the ball. I know it wasn't Cameron Payne. They're showing it as Cameron Payne, but I know that was not Cameron Payne going after the basketball. I know it wasn't. Victor Wembanyama with the ball. Going to get over to Malachi Branham. Out to Devontae Graham for 3. Swirls the iron. Misses it. Rebounded by Bamba. In the hands of Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball here for the Sixers. Gets out to Batum. Over to Maxey in the corner. In the right corner. Maxey pump faking. Maxey looking for an opportunity. Goes up the baseline. Maxey looking. Kicks out to Bamba. Bamba launched a 3 from the top. Shortens it by just a little bit. Rebounding here by the Spurs. Sandro with the rebound here. Gets over to Trey Jones. Over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama going to launch a 3. And are you kidding me? Like, what are we doing? This freaking defense. What is this run the San Antonio Spurs are going on right now? Cameron Payne with the ball. Pump faking it. Kicking out to Oubre. Oubre. Jabbing. Now driving. Oubre putting it up for 2 on the floor to thank you, Kelly Oubre. It's about freaking time. It's about time. Devontae Graham with the ball. Gets over to Sandro. Sandro puts it up for 2. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Maxey. Here come the Sixers. Maxey with the ball. Going to find Batum. Launching a 3 is Batum. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Trey Jones. And Trey Jones with the ball. Going to take it coast to coast. Up off the window and puts it in. Are you kidding me? We're letting Trey Jones go coast to coast right now. What is going on? Why is this team down 7 to this San Antonio Spurs team? Payne with the ball for 3. Swirls the iron big time. Misses it. Rebounding here by the Spurs. Brandon puts it up for 2. Cannot find it, but a foul called against Cameron Payne. This is abysmal. We're out here losing to the stinking Spurs. And the Spurs are in the bonus, so this will be an automatic 2 free throws here for San Antonio. Hey guys, shout out to everyone who has been coming through, ladies and gents. We already got 10 likes before the end of the first half. Shout out to y'all, man. First one at the line is no good for Malachi Branham. So Malachi Branham is actually the one taking the free throws here for San Antonio. Second one at the line, also good here for Malachi Branham. Here we go. The Sixers will bring the ball down the floor here. It'll be Jeff Down bringing the ball down. And get over to Kelly Oubre, who will find Tyrese Maxey at the top. Maxey looking for options here. Going to his left. Going to find Martin. Martin going to put it up for 2 and denied by Wembanyama. Oh, my. Wemby said, get that weak stuff out of here. It will stay with the Sixers, but that was just nasty. Wemby said, get that out of here and sit down, little boy. You too small. Actually, the ball inbounds to Down. Of course, Down makes the shot, and Nick Nurse calls a timeout. Of course. Of course. Like, Nick Nurse, man, why couldn't you have just waited? You could have just waited, and we could have had 2 more points on the board. But I understand, man. Nick Nurse is frustrated right now. He's really not liking what he's seen at all. You got San Antonio having an explosive second quarter after the 76ers were beating them by 7 in the first quarter. Now you got the 76ers looking like absolute dog water right now. The cardiac Sixers in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I present you today, ladies and gents. The cardiac Sixers, the most cardiac team in the league. This 76ers team is really trying to send me to the mental hospital against a San Antonio Spurs team without a bunch of their best scorers like Devin Vassell. I mean, are you kidding me? That's what this Sixers team is trying to do. I get it. This team doesn't have Joel Embiid. This team doesn't have Tobias Harris. This team doesn't have Kyle Lowry. Okay, I get that. But come on, you got Tyrese Maxey out here. You got Kelly Oubre out here. You got nobody else helping him out. I mean, like, come on. Like, what in the world are we doing? So this is sad, says Beverly. Yeah, it's tough. This Sixers team is really trying to put me in the mental hospital, Beverly. I'm going to tell you that much. Against a San Antonio Spurs team. Maxey with the ball inbounds to Oubre. Going to find Batum. Batum guarded by Sandro. Batum kicks it out to Maxey. Maxey going to drive. Kick it out to Oubre. Oubre launching a 3 as the shot clock expires. Cannot find it. Rebounded by KJ Martin. Or rather, not rebounded by KJ Martin as he made a poor effort. It's rebounded by Trey Jones. Wembanyama trying to find Trey Jones. Cannot find him. Picked up by Oubre. Kick out to Martin. Out to Maxey for 3. The shot is left of the target. And we rebounded by Wembanyama. Into the hands of Devontae Graham. The Spurs are on a 21-4 run in the last 5 minutes and 25 seconds. Trey Jones with the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Trey Jones looking for options here. Guarded by Maxey. Kicks it out to Malachi Branham. Gets it over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama looking for options. Pump faking constantly. Puts the shot up for 2. Cannot find it. And at the very last second, we have a foul called on Nico Batum in shooting motion. Are you kidding me? Come on, Nico. Take some accountability, dude. Stop grabbing onto Wemby. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Nico? Come on. First one at the line here for Victor Wembanyama is good. Come on, man. Can we at least end on a high note, please? Can we stop ending on a sour note against these freaking San Antonio Spurs? Like, are you serious? Like, this is the team we're losing to right now? Victor Wembanyama overall with 14 overall points and 8 in the quarter. Second one at the line for Wembanyama is no good, and Oubre will pick up the rebound. And we'll put the ball into the hands of Jeff Dowtin Jr. Dowtin going to bring the ball down the floor. Going to find Maxey. Going to get it over to Oubre. Oubre at the top. Going to his left. Oubre dancing against Sandro. Oubre with the fadeaway shot for 2. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Wembanyama. Into the hands of Devontae Graham. And here come the Sixers. Now over to Malachi Branham. Who will find Wembanyama. Trying to get over to Sandro for 2. Puts it up. Cannot find it. But a foul call on KJ Martin. This dude Sandro is going to the free throw line. Like, what are we doing? We're letting all these random dudes go to the free throw line right now. Like, what is going on? The cardiac Sixers in full effect. This is insane. First one on the line for Sandro is good. Jeff Dowtin Jr. will go ahead and jog his way over to the bench, and Buddy Hield is going to replace him. Second one on the line for Sandro is good as well. putting the San Antonio Spurs up by 11 now over the Sixers, and the Sixers cannot get a singular thing going right now. This is ridiculous. Maxey with the ball, gets over to Hield, back to Maxey over to Hield. Hield going to drive up the baseline. He goes, kicks out to Batum, launching a three. And Nico Batum is just jacking up threes at this point. Like, what is going on? Sandro with the ball, going to get it over to Devontae Graham. Graham going to come on the inside. Going to try to oop it up to Wembanyama, and Wembanyama head taps everyone. My goodness gracious. Can we please just make a shot? Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Stands by the logo. Guarded here by Trey Jones. Maxey driving. Maxey kicking out to KJ Martin. Martin going to flip it out to Hield. Launching a three is Hield and got it. Thank you, buddy. Hield, finally. Finally. 1.5 seconds remaining. Wembanyama inbounds it to Trey Jones. And that concludes this first half here between the Philadelphia 76ers and the San Antonio Spurs. Where after the Philadelphia 76ers were off to a fantastic start to this game with a 31-24 point scoring first quarter. The 76ers with a massive downfall here in the second quarter with the San Antonio Spurs outscoring them 40-23. But that takes us to the end of the first half, ladies and gents, where the San Antonio Spurs will surprisingly lead the Philadelphia 76ers at the end of the first half, 64-54. And ladies and gents, on that note, we have approached halftime. In those last couple minutes, ladies and gents, the 76ers were just struggling. They were struggling. Here you go, ladies and gents. There is your halftime score. I know, it's very bad. It is very bad. That is not what you want to see from a 76ers team that's looking for a win and opportunity to grab the number 7 seed. TP1, what's going on, my guy? I appreciate you for coming through. Said he's one big dude. Yeah. Victor Wembanyama, he's a massive dude. That dude is a center in a guard's body. TP1, I recommend you to go ahead and look up Victor Wembanyama's height and weight. Because that dude is a center in a guard's body. And you cannot change my mind in saying that. TP1, man, appreciate you for coming through and tuning in, my guy. Hit the like button if you're not done so. TP1, appreciate you for coming through the stream. But on that note, ladies and gents, we're about to go ahead and go over the halftime stats here. And then we'll go ahead and take the halftime break here like we always do on the channel. I don't know what the heck I was doing right there for a second, but going to the box score now, starting off on the Philadelphia 76ers side. Kelly Oubre so far has led the way for the Philadelphia 76ers at the end of the first half with 16 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, as well as a steal. Tyrese Maxey following it up with a first half performance of 14 points, a rebound, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Following it up here for the Philadelphia 76ers off the bench is Buddy Hield, who ends off the first half with 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. And following it up here for the 76ers in the starting 5 is B-Ball Paul Reed, who ends off the first half with 6 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. Following it up for the 76ers is Cameron Payne, who ends off the first half with 3 points, a rebound, and 2 assists. Mo Bamba off the bench, finishing the first half with 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And then rounding it off here for the Philadelphia 76ers side here is KJ Martin, who ends off the first half with 2 points, a rebound, and an assist each to end off the first half stats here for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now over to the San Antonio Spurs side, as Victor Wembanyama so far has led the way for the San Antonio Spurs at the end of the first half, nearly with a double-double, but has ended off the first half of 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 blocks. And following it up here for the San Antonio Spurs is Malachi Branham, who ends off the first half with 10 points and a rebound. Following it up here for the San Antonio Spurs is Julian Champagnie, the former Philadelphia 76er, who ends off the first half with 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Keldon Johnson following up with 7 points, 2 rebounds, and a block in the starting 5. Trey Jones following it up with 7 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists in the starting 5. Going off the bench here, Zach Collins, following it up with a first half performance of 7 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. And then we got Sandro here off the bench. And don't worry, guys, I'm not going to worry about this dude's last name because I cannot pronounce this dude's last name for dear life. But Sandro off the bench, following it up with a first half performance of 4 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Devontae Graham following it up with a first half performance of 3 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And then rounding it off here for the San Antonio Spurs side is Blake Wesley, who ends off the first half with 2 points and a rebound to end off the first half stats here for the San Antonio Spurs. Now into the team stats now, as the San Antonio Spurs are currently shooting the ball 51.2% from the field to the Philadelphia 76ers 40.4%. The San Antonio Spurs finished the first half shooting the ball 50% from three-point range to the Philadelphia 76ers 34.4%. The Philadelphia 76ers are currently a perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw line right now to the San Antonio Spurs 77.8% shooting the ball 14 of 18. The San Antonio Spurs are overall out-rebounding the Philadelphia 76ers 33 to 17. And then same on the offensive end, 7 to 3. In terms of assists, goes in favor of the San Antonio Spurs 14 to 12. Steals goes in favor of the Philadelphia 76ers over the Spurs 6 to 1. Blocks goes in favor of the San Antonio Spurs over the 76ers 4 to 2. The turnover battle has been easily won by the 76ers so far 10 to 3. Points in the paint goes in favor of the Philadelphia 76ers as well, 26 to 24. And a total of 16 personal fouls called, 11 common fouls called on the Philadelphia 76ers, and 5 overall fouls called on the San Antonio Spurs, with one of those fouls resulting in a technical foul on San Antonio. And ladies and gents, on that note, that is how the first half stats come to an end here in this one. A rough first half here for Philadelphia, but they will hope to pick it up in the second half, especially with Nick Nurse as their coach, because he knows how to make adjustments when it's all said and done. It's just about, can the team execute as a whole? Can somebody help out Tyrese Maxey and Kelly Oubre and maybe Buddy Hield? Is Buddy Hield truly going to be the third option for the team? There's a lot of question marks needing to be answered, but we will hopefully find out those answers in the second half. Oh my God, Charles says halftime break, grab some snacks and drinks. Grab some snacks and drinks time, yes, sir. Bathroom break. Thanks for outstanding contribution on the live stream broadcast tonight. You're valued and appreciated. Yes, sir. Shout out to my guy, Charles Zadley. But ladies and gents, on that note, we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break here like we always do. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all pretty much know how this works, ladies and gents. Go get a snack, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys need to do in order to get ready for the second half of this game between the Philadelphia 76ers and the San Antonio Spurs, as the 76ers will look to come back from 10 points down here against San Antonio after a rough second quarter. Will they pull it off, though? We shall see. But, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I will see y'all back here for the second half. All right, guys, I am back here, ready to go for the second half. Gotta go ahead and change the background real quick, as the second half is officially underway here between the Philadelphia 76ers and the San Antonio Spurs, as we welcome you guys back into Philadelphia 76ers Game Night Live here, as the 76ers start out with the ball. We're going to put it up for two early on. We're going to have looks like an offensive foul called against Paul Reed, which is not good. Not a good start to the second half at all for your Sixers. 76ers looking for a big second half here after a great first quarter and a terrible second quarter. 76ers looking for a bounce back second half here, as Keldon Johnson with the ball. Going to get over to Malachi Branham. Going to find Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama guarded by Reed. Wemby dancing. Wemby going to flip it out to Malachi Branham over to Keldon Johnson. Launching a three. Too strong off the back of the rim. Rebounding here by the Sixers. Picked up by Batum, who will get over to Maxey. Maxey spinning. Guarded by Trey Jones. Maxey waiting for an opportunity. Maxey coming through. Maxey going to lay it up. Denied by Wembanyama. And they're going to call a goaltend here against Wemby. With that 8-foot wingspan on Victor Wembanyama, they will call the goaltend. And now the Sixers looking for a bounce back here on defense. As Wembanyama tries to put it up for two, cannot find it. Rebounding here by the Sixers. Here comes Oubre. Oubre sends Malachi Branham packing, but he throws it out to Max. Tries to throw it out to Maxey, but it's intercepted by Trey Jones, who kicks out to Wembanyama, launching a three, and it's cash money. Come on, dude. Come on, man. What is going on? Seriously. Here we go. Kelly Oubre with the ball. Going to find Tyrese Maxey. Maxey guarded here by Julian Champagnie. Maxey guarded by Trey Jones. Maxey around a screen from Paul Reed. Reed going to put it up for two and denied by Wembanyama. They'll be rebounded here by Trey Jones, who will get over to Wemby. Wemby locked up by Oubre. He'll go into the backcourt. And it will be a backcourt violation here against San Antonio. Come on. Pick it up. Pick it up, boys. Come on, let's go. Victor Wembanyama, man, he's got a bright future in the NBA. I'm going to tell you that much. And he denies Paul Reed on the freaking block. This is crazy. Oubre with the ball here. Going to get over to Maxey. Maxey going to launch a three from deep. Misses off to the right. Reed coming away with the offensive rebound and puts it back home. Let's go, Paul. Come on. Here we go, Shane. Here we go. Trey Jones with the ball. Bring it down the floor. Going to get over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama at the top. Going to find Malachi Branham. Back over to Wemby. Wemby coming through, kicking out to Branham. Launching a three. Cannot find it. Rebounding here by the Sixers. Here comes Cameron Payne. Bring it down the floor. Payne going to find Reed. Reed going to try a three and hits it. Thank you, Paul. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. B-ball Paul coming through for some serious business. Trey Jones tries to find his intended player, but could not find him. So it'll be another turnover here by San Antonio. Kelly Oubre trying to keep it in play, but he will lose the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover here for the Sixers. So not what you want in response to a turnover by San Antonio when you have a gifted opportunity just laid right in your lap. Here we go. The Spurs going to bring it down the floor here with Trey Jones. Going to find Malachi Branham. Branham going to his right. Going to find Wembanyama out to this is Trey Jones. And this will be a defensive 3-second violation called here against Kelly Oubre, which will automatically result here in a technical foul. And a technical free throw will be shot here by Victor Wembanyama. The free throw for Wemby is good. And they will also get the ball back. Remaining schedules here for the three teams battling for the 6th seed. The Pacers, again, have to go at Toronto, at Cleveland, and at home against Atlanta. Miami with 4 games left, and the 76ers with 3 games left after this, I do believe. Here we go. Wembanyama with the ball. Taking it from the top. Going to find Trey Jones kicking it out. To Keldon Johnson launching a three. Cannot find it. Gets his own rebound. Finds Champagnie and they'll throw it down. Come on, man. Where is the defense? Where's the effort on offense and defense at, boys? Come on. Here we go. Maxey the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey guarded by the former 76ers, Champagnie. Maxey coming through, lays it up, and cannot find it. Reed battling for the rebound. Reed gets it, kicks out to Payne. Payne going to find Oubre. Oubre on the baseline. Nearly went out of bounds, but did not, as Reed passes it over to Maxey. Maxey lays it up past Wembanyama and gets it to go. And Greg Popovich wants to have a word with these officials right now. He's wanting to scream at the officials. They thought Kelly Oubre was out of bounds right here, but Trey Jones with the ball going to kick it out to Champagnie. Champagnie gets denied by Paul Reed, and the 76ers will take the ball right back on their possession. As Batum with the ball going to find Oubre, going to get it over to Cameron Payne. Payne at the top of the key, going to launch a three, cannot find it, rebounded by Wembanyama. Now into the hands of Keldon Johnson. And here come the Spurs now. Keldon Johnson coming through, going to drive against Paul Reed. Puts it up the first time, cannot get to go. But Malachi Brandon will put it right back here, and will put the Spurs back up by 9. Now Cameron Payne with the ball, going to get it over to Maxey. Maxey looking and driving. Maxey trying to find a gap. Kicks out to Oubre, launching a three, cannot find it, rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Into the hands of Trey Jones. Trey Jones bringing it down the floor, gets over to Keldon Johnson. Puts it up for 2, cannot find it. Rebounded here by Nico Batum into the hands of Maxey. Max coming on the inside, floats it up for 2, and Maxey puts it in. Let's go, Tyrese. Come on. Come on. Keep battling with these boys. Timeout call by Greg Popovich to talk things over here with his San Antonio Spurs squad. Let's go. Come on. Put the pressure on these boys. Let's go. Show this team that we want it, boys. Come on. We want this game. We want to win this game, and we want that number 7 seed for now. We want to win this game. Let's go. Maxey's now got 20. I'm going to need to see Tyrese Maxey step up from three-point range a little bit. Got Maxey shooting the ball 1 of 6 from 3. I need Cameron Payne to step up in literally every aspect of his shooting. 1 of 8 from the field, and that literally came from three-point range. Like, come on, dude. Come on, man. I mean, outside of Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Buddy Hield, and Paul Reed, you have 8 points outside of those guys. As you got Maxey with 20, you got Kelly Oubre with 16, you got Paul Reed with 11, and you have Buddy Hield with 10. Outside of that, you have Mo Bamba with 3, Cameron Payne with 3, KJ Martin with 2, and you have Nico Batum and Jeff Dowden Jr. both with goose eggs on their stat sheet in terms of their points right now. This is ridiculous. Yeah, guys, the 76ers looking to pick things up here and take this game to a whole nother level. By timeout call by Greg Popovich here, so what will the Sixers do? What will the Sixers do? How are they going to respond? Are they going to respond? Got a good game right here for another Eastern Conference matchup between the New York Knicks and Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks currently lead the New York Knicks 66-64. So a good game across the NBA. Joel Embiid's been a real difference maker for the 76ers. Joel Embiid's been really good ever since he came back to help the team. He's been playing his heart out. He's been playing lights out recently. But here we go. Game action back on. Trey Jones with the ball here for the Spurs. Gets over to Wembanyama. Launches at three. Swirls the iron. Misses it. Rebounded by Maxey. Here come the Sixers. Maxey with the ball. Going to try to drive. Going to put it up for two. Cannot find it. Reed comes away with the rebound. Battles for it. Hield going to launch a three. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Blake Wesley. Here come the Spurs now. Wesley with the ball. Off balance. Gets over to Keldon Johnson. Launches a three. Cannot find it. It will go off of Blake Wesley, and the Sixers will take possession of the basketball. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. The 76ers with possession of the ball here. Maxey with it. Tries to get it up there for two. Will not find it, but a foul will be called here against Julian Champagnie. And Tyrese Maxey will head to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws, as Julian Champagnie was caught in shooting motion here in terms of fouling Tyrese Maxey. Maxey head to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. First one at the line is good for Tyrese Maxey. In the meantime, though, here for the San Antonio Spurs, we have our fellow man Sandro entering the game here to replace Keldon Johnson. And no lineup changes being made for the 76ers just yet. Tyrese Maxey looking to go 2 of 2 here from the charity stripe, which he does perfectly. Let's go, Tyrese. Way to keep us in this, baby. Let's go. Here we go. Trey Jones with the ball. Going to bring it down the floor. Trey Jones going to get it over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama battling against Reed. They kick it out to Champagnie. Going to find Keldon Johnson, who gets out to Sandro. And the kickball will be called against Tyrese Maxey. So the Spurs will just keep the ball with 14 seconds on the shot clock and also with 5:53 remaining here in the third. And Trey Jones with the ball in the inbound. Jones inbounds it to Wesley. Going to find Wembanyama. Wembanyama dancing. And he took a million steps. And that's going to be what we like to call, ladies and gents, a travel. You can't do that. You got Victor Wembanyama tap dancing on the floor. Here we go. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey brings it down the floor, lays it up to the cup, and puts it in. Tyrese Maxey, let's go. Keeping this team in this game right now is the Mad Max. Let's go here. Trey Jones with the ball. Going to get over to Julian Champagnie. Champagnie loses the ball. What? Nico Batum did deflect it, but they're going to say it went out on the Sixers. They're going to say Nico Batum is the last player to touch the ball. As Wembanyama on the inbound and gets over to Champagnie, going to find his man Trey Jones. Trey Jones going to put it up for 2, and on the high arcing shot, Trey Jones somehow in the world puts it in on the floater. Here we go. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Sends Blake Wesley flying. Launches a 3. Too strong off the rim. Initially rebounded by our fellow man Sandro here. But the ball will go out of bounds, and it will go with the San Antonio Spurs. 76ers needing to play some defense here. They need to get a stop. Have some faith and have some hope. Here we go. Trey Jones with the ball here. Going to get over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama on the handoff. Gets over to Champagnie. Champagnie puts it up for 2 and puts it in. Come on, man. Come on. Where is the defense from this team? Here we go. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey. Guarded by Champagnie. Maxey still dancing around. Going to drive. Maxey going to lay it up for 2. And that'll be the second time that this has happened. But another goaltend violation has been called against Victor Wembanyama. And that's the disadvantage of his height and wingspan, is that his arms get all the way out there. The ball did touch the backboard first, but I really don't. Me personally, As a fan, I would want to say that's a goaltend, but Victor Wembanyama never touched the ball for attempting a block. But here we go. Wembanyama with the ball. Going to get it over to Champagnie. Back over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama dancing. Wembanyama going to hand it off to Wesley. Out to Champagnie. Launching a three. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Reed. And here come the Sixers as they'll get out to Batum and we'll get over to Maxey. Maxey with the ball going to his right. Maxey still looking for options here. Maxey at the top. Maxey still looking. Maxey going to his left. Maxey going to drive. Against Champagnie. Fade away on the shot for two. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Blake Wesley. And Wesley will hustle down the floor and take the ball coast to coast. Oh my. Blake Wesley. Taking the ball coast to coast and sending everybody packing. And a timeout call by Nick Nurse to talk things over with this team as the 76ers still down 7 right now to the San Antonio Spurs with a score of 78-71, favoring the hometown team. And the 76ers looking to have a strong end off the third quarter strong and hope to have a strong fourth quarter as well. Seriously, man, you got the cardiac Sixers in full effect tonight. Like, this is ridiculous. You got the cardiac Sixers in full effect tonight, yo. Like, this is crazy. I'll tell you guys one thing, ladies and gents. The 76ers just up to this point, they just need to get a lot of help here. Like, somebody just needs to step up here. Goodness, what's going on with my throat today? Anyway, the 76ers just need to get back on track here. You got Maxey out here doing his best with 26 points. You got Kelly Oubre with 16, but hasn't gotten going in a while. You got Paul Reed with 11, Buddy Hield with 10, and we have barely heard anything from Cameron Payne, Mo Bamba, and KJ Martin. But again, guys, the 76ers are going to need a lot of help at the end of the day. They're going to need a lot of help here. As the timeout here for the 76ers has just about come to an end. 76ers looking to step up here in the final minutes here of the third quarter. In the meantime, though, we do have lineup changes coming from both sides right now as Devontae Graham and Zach Collins both enter the game to replace Trey Jones and Victor Wembanyama. And KJ Martin, Mo Bamba, and Jeff Downall enter the game to replace Kelly Oubre, Nico Batum, and Paul Reed. Here we go. Jeff Down Jr. with the ball as we get back into in-game action. Maxey with the ball going to his right, dancing around. Maxey looking and dancing. Driving to the cup is Maxey. Puts up for two, cannot find it. And Mo Bamba can make a single effort whatsoever to go ahead and get the ball back, as it will be a shot clock violation here. There'll be a shot clock violation here against the Sixers. And the Spurs will take over as they bring the ball down the floor here with Devontae Graham. They'll get it over to Zach Collins. Collins with the ball, guarded by Bamba. Going to kick it out to Devontae Graham. Graham back to Collins. Collins puts it up, banks it off the window for two. Cannot find it, and a shooting foul called against Mo Bamba. Like, are you kidding me? Come on, dude. You can't make this stuff up right now. Seriously. We got Zach Collins going to the line here to shoot 2 free throws. First one's good. Just crank it up. Let's go Philadelphia 76ers. They better start stepping up, my guy. I'm going to tell you that much. My guy, SG Sports Talk, what's going on, my guy? I appreciate you for coming through. As he's on the 76ers side tonight, shout out to my guy for being on the Sixers side tonight and just being an overall legendary supporter. As both free throws are good at the line here for Zach Collins to put the Spurs back up by 9. Here we go. Jeff Down Jr. with the ball. Going to find Buddy Hield. Hield hanging on to the ball, battling against Champagnie. And this should be a jump ball here. And there will be a jump ball here coming up between Buddy Hield and Julian Champagnie. Shout out to my guy, SG Sports Talk, man, for coming through, tuning in. Appreciate you, my guy. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Appreciate you for coming through. This is F the Spurs. He is a Golden State fan, so I understand why he's rooting for the 76ers tonight. And the jump ball is up. Champagnie's going to win the jump ball, and it'll be into the hands of Zach Collins. Now in the hands of Blake Wesley. Wesley with the ball, going to drive. Wesley going to kick it out to his man. It's going to be Julian Champagnie. Champagnie going to find Zach Collins. And the 76ers will get possession of the basketball here. Let's go. They originally said that it was off of KJ Martin, but it did indeed go off of Zach Collins when you look at the replay. Here we go. Jeff Down Jr. with the ball here for the Sixers. Down going to kick it out to KJ Martin. Going to find Buddy Hield. Hield looking for options here. Trying to find his man. Picked up by Bamba, who puts it up. And Mo Bamba making zero effort to put points on the board. Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo. What are you doing? Here we go. Wesley with the ball. Sending Mo Bamba packing and Buddy Hield. And our good buddy Sandro here cannot put it up and in for 2. And the 76ers will get the rebound. Max with the ball. Puts it up for 2. Cannot find it. And it'll be Spurs freaking basketball. Are you kidding me, bro? Come on. You cannot make the stuff up, dude. Seriously. Here we go. Devontae Graham with the ball here for the Spurs. Graham gets it over to Zach Collins. Now gets it over to Champagnie. Champagnie losing the ball, gets it back. Champagnie throws a dart out to Wesley, launching a 3. Bounces off the iron, misses it, rebounded by Bamba. Now into the hands of Jeff Down Jr., and here come the Sixers. Very low scoring third quarter for both teams right now. But it's Jeff Down Jr. trying to put it out there. Finds Mo Bamba, going to get it out to Hield. Hield going to get it back to Bamba. Bamba looking for an option, finds Maxey. Maxey guarded by Wesley, now drives. Maxey going to lay it up off the window for 2 and puts it in. Let's go. Staying in it, baby. Come on. Here we go. Devontae Graham with the ball here for the Spurs. Guarded by Maxey. Graham, round the screen. Top of the key, fake, pump fakes on the 3. Zach Collins gets denied at the rim here by the Sixers. And here comes Doughton. Down with the ball. Looking for options. Doughton looking. Doughton trying to take it coast to coast. Puts it up for 2. Bounces off the iron. Misses it. Rebounded by Bamba, who does get fouled on the play here by Zach Collins. Great job right there by Mo Bamba on grabbing the basketball, not taking any chances. Great job by Mo Bamba. That's what we're talking about right there. Zach Collins was just trying to wrestle Mo Bamba for the basketball. Like, that's funny. Just trying to wrestle with Mo Bamba for the basketball. Bro, that's hilarious. I'm not sure what we're waiting on here. In the meantime, though, for a lineup change, we have Kelly Oubre Jr. entering the game here to replace KJ Martin. So KJ Martin will take a seat on the bench here. In the meantime, before the inbound could occur, we do have a timeout call by Nick Nurse to talk things over with his team with about 29 seconds remaining here in the third. It is the San Antonio Spurs with 80 and the 76ers with 73. The 76ers will look to cut that lead down to either 5 or 4 with an opportunity to add a shot here before the third quarter expires. My guy Mims Gamer, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. Says great to be in a stream again. How's it going? It's going good, Mims Gamer. Hopefully it's the same thing on your end, my guy. Shout out to you for coming in here for the first time in a while. Mims Gamer, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through, tuning right back into the streams. If you like if you have not done so, Mims Gamer, appreciate you for coming through the stream. Says, do you plan on making any Philly streams this year? I do plan on eventually doing it, my guy, as I hope to get some in, but I can't really count on it at the same time because with me having to deal with working with me just being busy overall at the end of the day when it's all said and done, it's also a little bit hard for me to get to the Phillies. So I'm trying my best, man. So just bear with me. We'll hopefully get back to the Phillies very soon. We will hope to get back in there. Come on, Sixers. Let's come away with some points here on this possession. Come on. For goodness sake, let's come away with some points here. Maxey with the ball on the inbound. Inbounds the ball to Jeff Doughton Jr. Doughton, guarded by Devontae Graham, now gets over to Hield. Hield dancing around. Hield going to launch a three from the left wing. Too strong off the iron, misses it. And Bamba cannot hustle for the rebound as he has no legs and no hands, apparently. It'll be picked up here by the Spurs. Devontae Graham with the ball, going to launch a three at the last moment. Swirls the iron, misses. Rebounded by Bamba into the hands of Maxey, who launched it from 54 feet and almost got it to go, actually. It actually looked pretty close here from Maxey, but did not have the opportunity to get it to go. As that will take us to the end of the third quarter, where the San Antonio Spurs still with a lead here over the Philadelphia 76ers, but the 76ers looking to have a big fourth quarter here against the San Antonio Spurs, as it is the San Antonio Spurs with 80, the Philadelphia 76ers 73, as we head on to the final stretch here of this one, where the 76ers will look to go ahead and pick up the W and make it 5 in a row. He said, do believe it's 5 in a row if they do get this win. And indeed it is. It's kind of tough when you don't have Joel Embiid in the game. It's kind of tough when you don't have Kyle Lowry playing either. Kind of tough when you don't have those guys playing, to say the least. Somebody's got to step up here for this Sixers team. Somebody has to step up. Then you have Tyrese Maxey with 28 points right now. You got Kelly Oubre with 16. You got Paul Reed still sticking at 11 points. You got Buddy Hield with 10. You got Mo Bumble with 3. You got KJ Martin with 2, and you got Cameron Payne with 3. You got Nico Batum has yet to make a basket. And same thing with Jeff Doughton Jr. Like, the guy I want to see stepping up in the fourth quarter is especially Cameron Payne. Like, you can't tell me that you're a role player on this team and you're out here shooting the ball 1 of 8 from the field and 1 of 5 from three-point range. Like, you cannot tell me that. You cannot tell me that You cannot tell me that that's a role player right there, man. I mean, come on. Come on, man. It's time to pick it up here in this fourth quarter. Let's go. Gamer, thanks for your outstanding contribution on the live stream broadcast. Yes, sir. Just come on, Sixers, crank it up. You already know, man. Come on, ladies and gents. It's fourth quarter time. Let me know who's up in the chat. Let's go. I want to wake up the neighbors today, but I can't do it unless if start winning here. We start doing something. I want to wake up the neighbors right now. We have a whole lot of lineup changes coming in here for the San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama, Trey Jones, Malachi Branham, and Keldon Johnson will all enter the game for our good buddy Sandro, Julian Champagnie, Zach Collins, and Blake Wesley. And then for the Philadelphia 76ers, Ricky Council, the fourth line of the game here, to replace Buddy Hield as the fourth quarter is officially underway. Low-scoring game here, 80-73 going into the fourth. Let's here we go. Wembanyama with the ball here off the initial pass from Trey Jones. Battles against Bamba, and Bamba's going to be called for the personal foul already. Come on, man. I wouldn't even mind running some small ball 5 right now. Here we go. Here come the Spurs with the ball. As Wembanyama now with the ball. Launches a 3 and hits it. Come on, man. You're telling me we can't defend Victor Wembanyama? You're telling me we can't stop this freaking Spurs team right now? Like, what is going on? You can't tell me that this is the 76ers team that I'm witnessing right now. Oubre with the ball trying to drive. Gets fouled in shooting motion here by Keldon Johnson. And Kelly Oubre will step to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. Come on, Kelly. We need these free throws, man. Let's go. We need these free throws. League scores tonight. Victor Wembanyama with 23. Malachi Branham and Julian Champagnie with 12 points apiece. And Trey Jones and Zach Collins with 9 points apiece here for San Antonio. First one on the line for Kelly Oubre comes up short. Like, what are we doing? Why are we coming up short on our free throws here? Get Mo Bamba out of the game. Let's go. Mo Bamba's been trashed today. Genuinely. This is the views, opinion, and comments expressed here on Bill C Sports Channel. Are those of the individual contributors and not necessarily that of the network? Yes, sir. Here we go. Devontae Graham here with the ball. Going to get it over to Wembanyama. As Kelly Oubre misses both, by the way, just so you guys know. Trying to go up and battle is Trey Jones, but he cannot find it. It'll be rebounded by the Sixers here. Actually, the ball going to find Council. We have a foul called here against Keldon Johnson. Says the 76ers need this win tonight. Yeah, they do. Edward Chamberlain says, let's go. Start watching these streams of Phillies games. Hey, shout out to you, my guy. I enjoying the heck out of them. Hey, shout out to you, Mims Gamer. We're going to try to do as many as we can, Mims Gamer, but I cannot guarantee I'm going to be able to do a lot of Phillies games because of how much I'm going to have to be working. So I'm not going to guarantee that we're going to be able to stream a lot of Phillies games this year. Spinners never quit and quitters never win. Yes, sir. You already know. Let's go. As we have a drink spill here on the courtside seats here. Somebody went ahead and spilled their drink. Maxey to inbound here. Inbounds it to Reed. Reed with the ball going to get it over to Kelly Oubre. Oubre with the ball driving. Oubre with the fadeaway for 2 from the mid-range. Cannot find a rebound by Keldon Johnson. And the touchdown pass here to Wembanyama is going absolutely nowhere. And here comes Maxey. We'll get it into the hands of Oubre. We'll lay it up and lay it in. There we go. Off the assist from Tyrese Maxey. Trey Jones with the ball. Going to get over to Wembanyama, over to Devontae Graham. Graham going to find Wembanyama wide open. Wide open. You're letting Victor Wembanyama get wide open and with his guard-sized body make simple three-pointers. Like, come on, man. Kelly Oubre Jr. with the ball, going to drive. Going to lay it up here, and he'll lay it in. Right underneath the basket goes Kelly Oubre. He's starting to catch a little bit of fire here. Come on, let's go with what's worked, boys. Come on. Keldon Johnson with the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Guarded by Ricky Council. Gets over to Devontae Graham. Graham going to kick it out to Trey Jones. Launching a 3 and cannot find it. Rebounded by Reed. Now into the hands of Maxey, and he'll bring it down the floor. Maxey with the ball. Guarded by Malachi Branham. Around the screen he goes. Maxey finds Reed. Reed goes on the inside. Goes back outside. Kicks out to Maxey. Maxey puts up for 2 with one hand, and Maxey puts it in. Come on, man. Let's go. 76ers down by 7. Maxey's got 30 of the team's 79 points right now. Brandon with the ball, kicking out to Wembanyama. The sidestep 3 from Wemby. Are you serious? This dude, Victor Wembanyama, We're letting this dude get wide open. Like, why isn't Paul Reed locking him up right now? Where is the defense? Max with the ball, finger rolls it up and in. It doesn't matter if we don't get any defense here. It doesn't matter if we don't get any defense. If we don't get any defense, it ain't going to matter. As Wembanyama's going to find Trey Jones, and it's going to be too freaking easy. Are you serious right now? Come on, man. Like, what in the world am I seeing out of this defense? And the Spurs take it away on the 76ers inbound. The three is going up. It's no good. Picked up by Wembanyama. He'll kick it out to Keldon Johnson. Launching a three. No good. Thank the Lord. Rebounded by Reed into the hands of Maxey. Maxey will bring it down the floor. Max coming on the inside. Max behind the back pass to Reed. Reed going to find Council. Council coming on the inside. Council going up. Puts it up off the backboard and puts it in. Thank you, Ricky Council. Thank goodness. Timeout called here by Greg Popovich to talk things over with his team. This is already just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. Like, why are we having a cardiac game? I don't care if Embiid's playing or not. I don't care if Tobias Harris is playing or not. I don't care if Kyle Lowry is playing or not. Why in the world are we having a cardiac game with the San Antonio Spurs right now? Like, make this make a lick of sense. Like, outside of Victor Wembanyama, everybody else has been, like, average so far. I mean, you can argue Trey Jones if you want to because he's on his way towards a triple-double. Malachi Branham's just been solid. And then Julian Champagnie, he's been quiet ever since that start in the first half. He's been quiet. Like, bro, like, this Spurs team is literally barely doing anything. All they're doing is giving it to Victor. All they're doing is giving the ball to Wemby. Like, how hard is it to defend Victor Wembanyama? It's not hard. The only one really doing anything is Victor Wembanyama for the San Antonio Spurs right now. Like, you can't tell me that anybody from the bench has really contributed. I mean, you got Zach Collins with 9 points, but has gone real quiet real quick. You got our fine man here, name of the dude, Sandro. You have our fine Sir Sandro here with a quiet 2 points off the bench. You got Devontae Graham with 3 points. You got Blake Wesley here with 2 points. Or rather, you got Blake Wesley with 4 points. You got Sandro with 4 points. You got Devontae Graham with 3 points. You got Keldon Johnson with 7 points right now. You got Julian Champagnie, who's gone quiet ever since that good start to the game. You got Malachi Branham, who's been solid. You got Trey Jones, who's been so-so with his shooting. Like, the only one that's doing anything for this Spurs team right now is realistically Victor Wembanyama. Like, you cannot change my mind. You got Maxey with 32 in the starting five. You got Kelly Oubre with 20. Buddy Hield and Paul Reed have also really gone quiet when it comes to scoring. Like, those two need to pick it up. Seriously. Those two need to start picking it up and help the team out. Like, please, like, help us out already. Blake Wesley and Zach Collins both enter the game to replace Devontae Graham and Victor Wembanyama. Here we go. This is the 76ers opportunity right now. Here we go. Keldon Johnson with the ball here for the Spurs. Gets it over to Malachi Branham. Going to find Zach Collins. Collins going to kick it out, and that's taken away by Batum into the hands of Maxey. Here we go. Maxey going to find Council, who banks it off the backboard and banks it home. Thank you, Ricky Council. Thank you. Come on, boys. This is our chance right now. Let's go. This is our chance right now while Wemby's sitting on the bench. Keldon Johnson with the ball here for the Spurs. Keldon Johnson up off the back. And looks like it's going to be Ooh, Keldon Johnson's hurt. Oh, he's trying to get up. Okay, he looks to be all right, but he is limping. But they did call in an offensive. Actually, no. Keldon Johnson just stepped out of bounds. But they might take a timeout to go ahead and check on Keldon Johnson. But he's making his way to the locker room, which is a good sign. So that indicates that he is actually okay. But Keldon Johnson did step out of bounds, though. And he landed very awkwardly in the process. Oh, he rolled his ankle. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, that's going to hurt, dude. Oh, that's going to hurt Keldon Johnson. Oh, my. That is going to hurt Keldon Johnson. Oh, I saw this. I saw him roll his ankle, dude. Oh, my gosh. Bro, that actually looked so painful. And trust me, guys, I've done that before. I've done that before, ladies and gentlemen. I've rolled my ankle like that. I just needed to shake it off, you know what I mean? I don't think that's one that you can really shake off, honestly. It says winners never quit, quitters never win. Missing 2 free throws is like a turnover. Feel free to express yourself, fair and balanced, real straight talk here on Bill C Sports Channel. Yes, sir, you already know. No defense at all. 76ers make this run. You already know, man. This is their time right now. This is an opportunity for them to start taking advantage. Wembanyama is sitting his butt on the bench right now. He's the only one who's gotten it going right now for this Spurs team. This is the 76ers' best chance to come back and take a lead. And once they do, Wembanyama's coming right back in, and you know it. If they do take a lead, Wembanyama is coming right back in, and you know it's coming. Like, for whatever reason, we are literally losing this game to the freaking San Antonio Spurs. Like, this is ridiculous. This is the Sixers' time right now to take a lead and to take an opportunity. But once they do, if they do end up taking a lead, you already know when Wemby is coming back into the game. You already know he's coming back in. Because he's not sitting on the bench for the rest of the game. I'm going to tell you that. Sixers need this win. You already know, man, to bump themselves up to the 7th seed, they need to get this win. And I do believe they would get ahead of Miami if they were to win this game. They would get ahead of Miami. This is Eagles absolutely in agreement with you. In agreement with you. Let them know. Yes, sir. Let's go. Come on, guys. It's a freaking 6-point game. Like, stop putting me in the mental hospital right now. Can we please just have, like, a relaxing win like the Celtics do all the time? Like, why are we having a grinded-out game with the San Antonio Spurs? As our good old buddy Sandro here will enter the game here to replace Keldon Johnson, who did limp his way into the locker room. Again, ladies and gentlemen, no Tobias Harris tonight, no Joel Embiid tonight, and no Kyle Lowry tonight. 76ers will get the ball as Batum inbounds the ball to Oubre. Oubre with less than 7.5 minutes to go. Gets it over to Batum. Batum guarded by our good old buddy Sandro. Batum at the top. And a foul will be called here, believe it or not, against Blake Wesley. Maxey to inbound the ball here. Maxey inbounds the ball to Reed. Reed gets it over to Kelly Oubre. Oubre going to drive. Oubre going to lay it up and going to battle and going to get it to go. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's go. Trey Jones with the ball here for the Spurs. Trey Jones dancing with it. Batum locking him up. As Trey Jones finds Zach Collins, going to get back over to Trey Jones. Trey Jones driving, tries to get it over to Collins, and that's a turnover. It'll be picked up by Council. Council bring it down the floor, going to dump it off to Reed, and he will get denied by Zach Collins or Sandro, one of the two. But here comes Sandro with the ball, bring it down the floor. Sandro gets it over to Wesley. Wesley going to drive, going to float up for 2, and banks it home. Come on, man. Come on. Barely anybody has gotten it going here for San Antonio. Like, the only one that has really realistically, again, gotten it going was Victor Wembanyama, and he's sitting on the bench right now. So, like, let's pick it up. This is our best chance to take a lead on these boys. Actually, the ball going to flip it over to Batum. Going to find Council. Council going to drive. Council going to put it up for 2 and puts it in. Ricky Council, baby. Come on. Come on, let's go. That was one that we needed off the assist from Nico Batum. Here we go. Defense, boys. Trey Jones with the ball here. Going to get over to Zach Collins. Collins with the ball. Guarded by Reed and Maxey. Collins still battling. Collins loses the ball. Gets it back. Collins flips it to Trey Jones. And are you kidding me? You're letting all these guys just somehow get open. Like, that's what happens when you double team. That's just going to happen at times when you double team. Here we go. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey looking, flips it to Batum. Batum flips it to Oubre. Oubre at the top. Oubre coming through. Oubre in the lane, lays it up and lays it in. Let's go. Come on. The 76ers and Spurs are just trading baskets right now. Brandon with the ball, going to get it over to Zach Collins. Finds Malachi Brandon. Brandon putting it up for 2. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Sandro. Sandro trying to battle for it, but the 76ers come away with it out of the pile. Here comes Maxey, who lays it up and gets denied by the Spurs, but it will stay 76ers basketball. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on. The 76ers need to get this win. They need to get this win. Here we go. Maxey with the ball here, set to inbound. Maxey gets it over to Oubre, finds Reed. Reed gets it over to Maxey. Maxey, the step back mid-range jumper, swirls the iron, misses. Rebounded by Champagny into the hands of Devontae Graham. Graham with the ball, bring it down the floor. Finds our good old buddy Sandro. Finds Wembanyama. Gets it over to Devontae Graham, launching a 3, cannot find it. Rebounded here by the Sixers. And Wemby is back in the game. As Council tries to go up, and that's denied by Wembanyama. Wemby gets it over to Sandro. Sandro going to find Devontae Graham over to Sandro. Launching a 3 is Sandro. Too strong off the rim, misses it. Rebounding here by the Sixers. Here comes Maxey. Maxey going to his left. Now going to drive on the inside. Maxey going to battle, goes up, puts it in, plus the foul. Tyrese Maxey battling for his life out here, trying to help the 76ers win this game. And he will head to the charity stripe to shoot one more free throw with a chance to make it a 1-point game here. Just think about it, guys. Assuming Maxey doesn't make the free throw, if Kelly Oubre makes both his free throws, the 76ers have the lead. They have the lead. And the free throw at the line is good here for Tyrese Maxey. And it is a 1-point game. Here we go. Trey Jones with the ball. Going to get it over to Julian Champagny. Champagny guarded by Oubre. Locking him up for dear life. Going to get it over to Devontae Graham. Graham with the ball. Guarded by Council. Graham looking. Graham driving. Foot's on the line. Devontae Graham for a long 2. Gets it to go. Plus the foul on Ricky Council. Are you kidding me? You cannot make the stuff up. Like, this is what's going on right now? And no, that's not a 3. That is not a 3. Devontae Graham had his foot on the line. Stop it. Yeah, he has his front foot on the line, bro. That's a 2. That's a 2. Come on, man. That's a 2-pointer. They actually gave him a 3? Are you serious? There is no way you gave him a 3-pointer. His foot is in front of the line. Go back and look at it. Go back and look at it. His foot is clearly in front of the line. Thank you, Nick Nurse. Let's go. Challenge it. Let's go. He says foot's in front of the line. Let's go. Come on. Come on. They seriously gave him that? Are you kidding me? Nick Nurse, man, you should have challenged that. His foot is clearly on the line. Like, what do you mean? Batum launched a three. Got it. Thank you, Nico. It's about freaking time. This team should be tied with the Spurs right now. Here we go. Trey Jones with the ball here. Trey Jones going to find our good old buddy Sandro. Sandro at the top. Sandro looking. Finds Devontae Graham. Graham going to find Wembanyama. Wembanyama going to flip to Sandro. Puts it up and puts it in with the 2-foot dunk. Less than 3 minutes to go here. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey looking. Maxey guarded by our good old buddy Sandro. Maxey going to drive, going to put it up off the glass, and will be fouled by Sandro. Let's go. Come on, Maxey. We need these free throws right now. Let's go. And again, the 76ers should be down by 2 right now. They should only be down by 2, but because of that stupid call stating that that was a three-pointer, they're down by 3. But realistically, they should be tied with the Spurs right now. They should be tied with them if Kelly Oubre makes both free throws as well, as I stated recently. But the first one at the line is good here for Tyrese Maxey. Malachi Branham enters the game for our good old buddy Sandro. So the former Ohio State Buckeye will enter the game here. Come on, Maxey. Make the free throw. Let's go. Let's go. Second one at the line is good. Come on. Come on. Let's go here. Continue to battle in this game, boys. Let's go. Maxey with 37. Maxey has been really good today. Maxey's had a really nice performance here. But Champagnie with the ball gets over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama driving. And was that in shooting motion by Wembanyama as he was fouled on the play by Paul Reed? I'm not sure if it was in shooting motion. It looked like it was in shooting motion at first, but they're going to go back and look at it. A replay here has, I think, yeah, it's in shooting motion by Wemby. Oh, my gosh, dude. Come on. Come on, Paul. Oh, my gosh, dude. Come on. We're in a cardiac game with the Spurs right now. Like, this is ridiculous. First one of the line is good for Victor Wembanyama. Come on, man. This is just ridiculous right now. This is just ridiculous. Second one of the line for Victor Wembanyama is good. Wow, man. In a cardiac game with the San Antonio Spurs. Just insane. This game should be tied right now. Maxey with the ball goes up, blocked by Victor Wembanyama. And here come the Spurs as Branham's going to throw it down. Are you kidding me? Got Malachi Branham throwing it down in our faces. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Yeah, it's a good time for that. I mean, Nick Nurse, like, how do you not challenge the call of the way the three-pointer was ruled as a 3 instead of a 2? The dude's foot is clearly in front of the line, and you don't challenge that. Like, make it make sense. Oh, come on, Sixers. Like, why are we having a cardiac game to the Spurs right now? You're making me probably about to lose my breath. You're going to make me not have enough breath for tomorrow. Like, goodness gracious. You're going to make me not have any breath for tomorrow, man. Come on. This is ridiculous. This proves Embiid is everything to this team. That shows why he's the MVP. Going a 25-8 run or so. I wish, man, but that ain't happening. The best in professional sports talk. Outstanding play with great commentary. BLC Sports Channel is the place to be. Yes, sir. Shout out to my guy Charles Adderley, man. Come on, Sixers. Yes, sir. You already know. Let's go. Like, The cardiac Sixers at its finest, man. Unbelievable. I can't believe we're in a cardiac game with the San Antonio Spurs. I cannot believe we're in a cardiac game with the Spurs, dude. Come on. This team's in the bonus right now. Let's go. Time to pick it up. Time to stop toying around. Oubre trying to go up, gets denied at the rim by Victor Wembanyama again. How many blocks is that for Victor Wembanyama? That feels like 5 or 6. Here we go. Trey Jones with the ball here for the Spurs. Gets it over to Devontae Graham. Graham going to get it over to Wemby. Wembanyama going to find Malachi Branham and start. And as he makes it, he flexes on the Sixers. Like, come on. Maxey with the ball here for Philadelphia. Launches a 3 and hits it. Thank you, Tyrese. Thank you. At least Maxey wants to play. But they call it a 2. How do you call it a long 2, but you call a 21 or 22 footer a 3? Wow, bro. This league is soft. As Brandon with the ball gets it over to Wembanyama, tries to find Devontae Graham. And Devontae Graham steps out of bounds. Let's go. Come on. Battle, boys. Battle. Let's go. And this game has just been freaking stupid. Here we go. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey going to drive. Going to put it up for 2. Cannot find it, but a foul called on Julian Champagnie. As my guy Eagles has a message for the Sixers as the Spurs are way below 500. Don't lose this game. I'm telling you, man, the only guy doing anything for this team is Victor Wembanyama. That's all you got to do is stop Victor Wembanyama. First one of the line's good for Tyrese Maxey. This dude Wembanyama's got 6 blocks right now. Like, what is going on? I mean, the only guys really doing anything are Victor Wembanyama and Malachi Branham. Nobody else is doing anything. Like, Julian Champagnie's been quiet since his hot start. Trey Jones has just been solid in this game. And Trey Jones going to lay it up and lay it in. You got Maxey having a nice performance and everybody else ruining this opportunity. Seriously. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey going to drive. Maxey the step back 3 over Champagnie. Let's go. Come on. We are still in this, boys. We are still freaking in this, boys. Let's go. We got a 2-point game here in San Antonio. Here we go. Malachi Branham with the ball here. Branham looking for options. Branham still looking. Branham still looking. Guarded by Nico. Kicks it out to Graham for 3. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Reed. Pick it up. Reed, let's go. Reed gets it over to Maxey. Maxey bring it down the floor. Maxey. Guarded by Champagnie. Maxey finds Batum. Batum, a 3. Got it! And a crowd silencer by Nico Batum with 9.3 seconds remaining and a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And a crowd silencer here in San Antonio with 9.3 seconds remaining here in this game. Everybody was ready to rise, and Nico Batum said, shut up. He said, shut up. We ain't done. Let's go. We need defense. With 9 seconds left. We need defense, boys. Let's go. Just make these free throws. The Spurs came out to play tonight. Yeah, they did. Bring this plane in for a landing. Oh, my gosh. Please, for the love of God. Please. Dude, like, why are we in a cardiac game with the freaking Spurs, man? Oh, my gosh, dude. This is driving me insane. This is driving me berserk right now. Maxey has done an absolutely phenomenal job. I don't give a crap that this dude is 2 of 9 from 3. I genuinely do not care. This dude's got 44 points. Think about what it would be like if Embiid was out on the floor right now. This dude, Joel Embiid, and the Sixers, they would have this game over by now. No ifs, ands, or buts. Here we go. 9 seconds, boys. 9 freaking seconds. Let's go. Trey Jones with the ball. Set to inbound. Jones inbounds it to Wemby. Wemby loses the ball. Picked up by Maxey. And Maxey is fouled. I think. I'm pretty sure he got fouled. There's no way there's a foul called against Philadelphia. There's no shot. There's no shot. I think Maxey got fouled. I thought he did. Oh, no way, bro. They really called a personal foul on Paul Reed? Are you serious? They called a foul on Paul Reed? Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh, dude. That is stupid. Paul Reed's fouled out of the game, so Bamba has to come in. Oh, my gosh. Well, KJ Martin's actually coming in for Paul Reed, so no Mo Bamba. That was foul number 6 on Reed as well. Bamba's got 4. I'm not sure. Because here's the thing, though. Like, I know Mo Bamba, he's not the greatest defender, but I feel like that's your only choice, to put Mo Bamba on the floor. That is your only freaking choice, dude. Because you cannot go small ball with freaking Wemby potentially taking the last shot here for San Antonio. You just can't do it. Like, I'm sorry. You cannot go small ball here with Wemby coming up. You know he's staying in the game. You absolutely should know that Victor Wembanyama is not going out of this game. Your only hope is to put Mo Bamba in. I cannot believe I'm saying this, bro, but you have to put Mo Bamba in this game. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I can't believe I'm saying this, dude, but you have to put Mo Bamba in the game against Victor Wembanyama. Oh, my gosh, dude. One freaking stop, please. You know Victor Wembanyama is driving to the basket. You know it's coming. You have to put Mo Bamba in the game, and I don't see Mo Bamba. Oh, my gosh, dude. Come on. Please, for the love of God. Champagnie with the ball here, set to inbound. Champagnie inbounds to Devontae Graham. Graham gets over to Wembanyama, out to Champagnie for 3. Are you kidding me? These freaking dudes, bro. Julian Champagnie finally comes alive again and hits a 3. Are you serious? Timeout called by Nick Nurse. Yeah, it's a good time for that. Are you freaking kidding me? Come on, dog. There's no way. Inbounding the ball to Devontae Graham. Graham gets out to Victor, out to Champagnie for 3, and this dude hasn't come alive until now. Are you serious? Wow, bro. Wow, wow, wow. Dude, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. I feel like Maxey has to take it, dude. Whether if it's a 2 or a 3, I feel like Maxey has to take it. Dude, I don't know why I have this feeling. But, dude, Maxey has to take the ball. He has to. Tyrese Maxey has to take the ball. He has to take it. I don't care what it is, dude. Maxey needs to take the ball. Give Maxey the ball. Let's go. Maxey needs the ball in his hands. Let's go. Give it to Maxey. Come on. Batum set to inbound. Batum Has to bound quick. Finds Maxi. Maxi lays it up and hits it. Holy cow, dude. This is freaking huge. Wemby inbounds. Taken away by Batum. Last shot. Oh my gosh. Dude, Nico Batum almost called game. Dude. I can't believe it, bro, but we are actually going to overtime. Oh my gosh. Dude, we're freaking going to overtime, bro. I cannot believe this. But a great setup here for the Sixers. Batum inbounds to Maxi. Maxi takes to the cup. Holy cow, let's go. The Cardiac Sixers in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. The Cardiac Sixers in full effect. This is W Maxi. Yes, sir. You already know, man. Dude, I cannot believe that we are actually going to overtime right now. Bro, we should have lost this game. We should have lost this freaking game. We did not deserve to win this game based on the way we were playing. And now we're going to overtime. Dude, how have the Spurs not put us out of our misery? Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, like, this is insane. This is freaking insane, dude. But you gotta be kidding me, though. Seriously? Dude, I cannot believe what we're witnessing right now. We're witnessing this team going to freaking overtime. That was all credit to Nick Nurse right there, man. That's all credit to Nick Nurse. I don't care what anybody says. What are we tied at? 111? All right. And Oubre on the inbound puts it up and puts it in to start overtime. Here we go. And Oubre already getting started here for the Sixers. Here we go, baby. Come on, 5 minutes here. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Here we go. Bonus coverage / overtime coverage on BLC Sports Channel. Yes, sir, man. We're covering this whole freaking game. Come on, Sixers. Stay focused. Yes, sir, man. Let's go. Here we go. Inbound passes in from Champagnie to Trey Jones. Trey Jones with the ball, bring it down the floor. Going to find his man. It's going to be Malachi Branham, but in the meantime, you have Wembanyama getting knocked to the floor here by Nico Batum, and this will be a foul called on the floor, and there'll be an inbound pass here for the Spurs. Here we go. Inbound passes in from Branham over to Trey Jones. Trey Jones coming. Trey Jones driving, lays up and lays it in past Batum. Come on, man. Come on, boys. What are we doing? Here we go. Maxi with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxi going to his right, guarded by Champagnie. Maxi dancing, looking for an ankle breaker. Maxi with the step back three. Shortens the shot, rebounded here by the Spurs. To be picked up by Wembanyama. In the hands of Trey Jones. Trey Jones driving, going to lay it up, cannot find it, rebounded by Batum. Into the hands of Ricky Council. Council going to find Maxey. Maxey going to battle, lays up, lays it in. Big time for Maxey. It's Maxey time, baby. Let's go. It is Maxey time, boys. It's Maxey time. Maxey's time is now. He's got 48. What in the world is going on? Bro. Champagny with the ball here for the Spurs. Gets it over to Trey Jones. Going to find Wembanyama. Wembanyama's double team. Kicks it out to Branham. Branham gets it out there to Trey Jones, I do believe, and he misses it. Rebounding here after the layup. Rebounding here by the Sixers. Here comes Maxey. Maxey guarded by Branham. Maxey looking for options. Maxey guarded by the former Buckeye here in Malachi Branham. Maxey going to drive. Maxey looking, dancing, spinning, kicks it out. Oubre has to launch it. Oubre, the three. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Wembanyama. Here come the Spurs. Wemby coming through. Kicks it out to Graham. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down. Maxey with the ball. Bring it down the floor. Game is tied at 1:15. Maxey with it. Maxey finds Batum. Batum, top of the key, finds Oubre. Oubre dancing. Oubre has the ball poked away and picked up by Branham. Here come the Spurs. Wembanyama launching a three and airmails it. And the 76ers will take over. 2.5 minutes remaining here in overtime. I don't know why Victor Wembanyama is driving to try a three. I don't know why he's trying a three, dude. Like, why is Victor Wembanyama shooting threes right now? You don't need a three when you can literally just play with the twos back and forth. Here we go. Here's Maxey with the ball with 2:20 remaining. Gets over to KJ Martin, over to Kelly Oubre, back over to Maxey. Maxey looking, finds Oubre. Oubre gets it to Martin, puts it up for two, puts it in. Big time right there from KJ Martin. Let's go. Here we go. Trey Jones with the ball here for the Spurs. Trey Jones, guarded by Council. Trey Jones coming. Trey Jones finds his man Wembanyama, out to Trey Jones, over to Graham, out to Branham, launching a three. Got it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on. Stop letting Malachi Branham get wide open. I know he's not a nobody because he was a star at Ohio State, but come on, man. Here we go. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Gets over to Batum, going to find Oubre. Back over to Maxey. Maxey going to drive. Maxey going to lay it up. Gets it to go. Let's go, Maxey. Maxey is freaking phenomenal. The Mad Max Maxey is a grown man. 119-118. Here we go, boys. 50 points for Maxey and counting. 6 assists to go with. Branham with the ball. Finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama guarded by Oubre. Wembanyama darts it over to Graham. Graham the sidestep for three and got it. Come on, bro. Come on. Where in the world is the defense? Why are we lacking on defense right now, boys? What are we doing? Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey going to drive. Maxey going to shove Champagny out of the way. Cannot find it. Rebounding here by the Spurs. Picked up by Malachi Branham. Now in the hands of Trey Jones. Trey Jones here going to get over to Malachi Branham. Branham guarded by Oubre. Going to find Champagny. Launching a three. Shortens it. Rebounded by Trey Jones, but into the hands of Council. Here comes Ricky Council, who will find Maxey. Maxey kicks it out. Batum. Batum. Out to Council. Council finds KJ Martin, baby. Let's go. Huge freaking play for the Sixers. Here we go, boys. Cardiac Sixers in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. And KJ Martin ties it back up at 121 apiece. Here we go, boys. We're on a wild ride to the finish. Trey Jones with the ball. Trey Jones looking. Trey Jones finding Champagny. Champagny out to Devontae Graham. Going to get over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama fading well on the shot for two. Airmails it. Rebounded by KJ Martin. And we're going to a second overtime. What is going on? Are you serious? We are going to two overtimes with the freaking Spurs. What is going on? Dude, I can't. What is going on? These dudes are driving me into a cardiac performance right now. Like, what are we? What is going on? Like, dude, you can't be serious. What are we challenging? There's no way we're actually challenging something, bro. What are we challenging at a time like this? Oh, no. Oh, what? Oh, what? Didn't even touch him. You didn't even touch him. What do you mean? That's freaking normal. From Victor Wembanyama. That's normal when you're fading away like that. Dude, that is not a foul. If they call this a foul, bro, I'm going to lose my ever-loving mind. Popovich is challenging this, bro. If they call this a foul, bro, it's game over. Unless if Wemby were to miss 2 free throws, but I doubt that's going to happen. There's no way in the world this is a freaking foul, dude. There's no actual way this is a foul, bro. Just don't call it a foul, please. Just don't call it a foul. I freaking beg to God. To not call this a foul, bro. I beg. See, he inbounds it right there to Devontae Graham, and Devontae Graham gets over to Wembanyama. Like, bro, he didn't even touch him. He did not touch him. That is not a foul. If they call this a foul, I am blaming it on the refs. Because, dude, that is not a foul on Victor. That is not a foul on Nico Batum. That is not a foul on Nico Batum. Please, please, please keep it that way. What is going on? Sixers ball. Inbounds in. Oubre couldn't get it to go. It's a foul. It's not a foul, my guy. They literally ruled it as no foul. And thank God. Holy cow, dude. What on earth are we witnessing? We are witnessing greatness at stake right now, bro. Dude, like, they're really going to keep me up till 10 o'clock to just see who wins this freaking game. Are you kidding me? And Kelly Oubre feels so bad that he missed it, too. They already moved on from that play, SC Sports Talk, so it's no foul. Okay, it might have been a foul on Batum, but I think they might have called it on the floor. They didn't call foul in shooting motion, otherwise this game would be over. Bro, we are going to double overtime. Bro, like, are you serious? Bro, this is insane. This team is literally putting me in cardiac mode, bro. Bro, I'm going to need mental... Oh, my gosh, bro. I barely can talk right now. I'm going to need mental medications for my mental health, bro. Where's my mental health medicine? My heart can't take this, bro. My heart can't take this, man. How many overtimes are we going to go through right now? It says 2 overtimes versus the Spurs is crazy. That's pathetic. What a game. What a game. Smelling salts time. Wemby didn't go to the line, just so you know, SC Sports Talk. Wemby did not go to the line. Two double overtime bonus coverage on BOC Sports Channel. Crazy game. Get the Florida water. Oh, my gosh. Bro. I need medicine for my mental health, bro. My mental health can't take this, man. My mental health cannot take this right now. Like, what is going on? Oh, my. I hate working out in the heat because I was absolutely sweating my pants off. And that sucks that you have to work out in the heat, my guy. That actually sucks for you. Especially if you have to go up high. Like, if you're working on construction, if you have to work on, like, construction, dude. If you have to work on construction, and when you have to be up on the catwalk, bro, that's even more. That's even worse. That's even worse. Here we go. Second overtime is underway. The Spurs will start with the ball. Here's Wembanyama, who has that poked away by Batum, and a charge called on Victor Wembanyama. And they had him tip it. They had Victor Wembanyama tipping it off with KJ Martin. So KJ Martin is currently playing small ball 5 right now. Bro, this is ridiculous. How in the world are we not playing Mo Bamba? Here we go. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey dancing around. Maxey spinning. Maxey fading away on the shot for 2. Cannot hit it. Rebounded by Council. Council kicks it out to Batum. Out to Maxey. Maxey at the top. Now drives. Maxey puts it up for 2. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Devontae Graham, who will heave it all the way down to Champagnie, who will be fouled. I think by Kelly Oubre. Like, dude, you have Maxey taking 39 shot attempts, bro. Like, what is going on? What is actually going on right now? Bro, I can't take this, man. I can't take this, man. Like, this is ridiculous. The Brooklyn Nets only scored 77 points against the Sacramento Kings. Are you serious? Oh, my gosh. The Brooklyn Nets are buns. They're done. They're done. First one at the line is good, by the way, for Julian Champagnie. Bro, the Brooklyn Nets are done. How do you only score 77 points against the Sacramento Kings? The Kings are a good team, but you're telling me you can't show some effort into this game? Is that what you're telling me right now? Come on, bro. Both free throws good at the line, by the way, for Julian Champagnie. Here we go. Maxey bringing the ball down the floor for the Sixers. Maxey, the fake sidestep. Maxey finds KJ Martin back to Maxey, puts it up for 2, and is fouled in shooting motion here by Trey Jones. Now, where's the full scoreboard, yo? I'm telling you, man, if Mikal Bridges carried that whole Brooklyn Nets team to 77 points, bro, I'm going to lose my mind. There's no way this Brooklyn Nets team scored 77 points, bro. Let me check this box score. Maxey going to the line here to shoot 2. 50 points for Tyrese Maxey, shooting the ball 10 of 10 from the line. First one is good for Maxey. Let's go. Dude, Mikal Bridges didn't even shoot the ball that well. You're giving the ball to Dennis Schroeder, for crying out loud. The one carrying the team was literally Cam Thomas with 21 points and Trendon Watford off the bench with 16. Second one's good for Maxey. Let's go. Dude, Mikal Bridges didn't even shoot the ball a lot. Like, are you serious? That loss has to be on the coaching, bro. There's no way this dude, Mikal Bridges, was limited to under 10 shot attempts. Here we go. Here come the Spurs. Champagnie launched a 3. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Maxey. Here come the Sixers. Maxey driving. Lays it up. Cannot find it. And a blocking foul called on Devontae Graham. And the Sixers are in the bonus, so it's just going to be automatic free throws here regardless of what happens. So let's go Philadelphia 76ers. They need this win tonight. Absolutely. As my guy Eagles agrees, down the wire action cliffhanger ending. You already know. Come on, bro. Just call it a shooting foul on Devontae Graham. Let's go. Admit it's a shooting foul on Devontae Graham. That's all I need. It's all I need to hear. Come on. I don't have all day, bro. I don't have all day, man. Come on. Bro, I freaking got school in the morning and I'm out here dealing with this, man. I mean, seriously. I got school tomorrow morning, bro. And I'm out here having to deal with the cardiac Sixers in full effect right now. Like, this is insane. There's no way they overturn this, right? Maxey was in shooting motion, bro. Yeah, not even close. Maxey was in shooting motion. Like, what else do you want to see? What else do you want to look at? Bro, come on. Just call it a shooting foul on Devontae Graham. Are you kidding me? They called that a foul? An offensive foul on Tyrese Maxey? Bro, these refs are soft. These refs are buns. Bro, you got to be kidding me, bro. The cardiac Sixers in full effect right now. This is ridiculous. These officials are just insane. Inbound passes in here from Devontae Graham here to Trey Jones. Trey Jones brings it down the floor. Finds Devontae Graham wide open for three. Cannot find it. Rebound here by Champagnie out to Branham. Launching a three and got it. Come on, bro. Where in the world's the defense? Where in the world's the defense, man? Come on. Pick it up, boys. Here we go. Max through the ball here for the for the Sixers here. Maxey, round a screen. Maxey fakes the shot, gets over to KJ Martin, back to Maxey. Then pick and roll. Maxey driving. Maxey dumps off to Council. Council the reverse, gets it to go, plus the foul. Come on, Ricky Council the fourth. Make this free throw, Ricky Council. Come on. Maxey's letting him know about it. Let him know, Maxey. Let him know to make the free throw. Let's go. Let him know. They are. They're trash. They're trash in this game. This game should be over, bro. Come on. This game should be over already. Free throw by Ricky Council's good. Let's go. Game is all tied up, boys. Come on. Game is all tied up. Let's go. Ricky Council keeping our hopes alive, baby. Come on. I cannot believe this right now. This is insane. Here we go. Trey Jones with the ball here for the Spurs. Gets it over to, I do believe this is Malachi Branham. Branham looking for options. The step back three for Malachi Branham. Cannot find it. The shot comes up short. Rebounding here by the Sixers. Here we go. Here comes Maxey. Maxey spacing the floor. Maxey guarded by Trey Jones. Maxey driving. Actually standing behind the three-point line now. Maxey drives now. Maxey lays it up, and it'll be a goaltend on Wembanyama. And the Spurs bench is losing their mind. Oh, woo! Oh, Spurs bench is losing their mind, dog. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is insane. I feel like it gets there at the exact same time Wemby blocked it. Dude, here we go with another challenge by Craig Popovich. Dude, they're eventually going to lose a challenge, right? Dude, are you kidding me? You got Maxey and Nick Nurse just chatting it up with each other. My guy, Star Wars 99, what's going on, man? Appreciate you for coming through. This is what a game today. Oh, what a cardiac game indeed. Bro. Star Wars 99. My mental health cannot take this right now. Like, bro, we're in double overtime with the freaking San Antonio Spurs. If Joel Embiid was playing, or even if Kyle Lowry was playing right now, this game would be over a long time ago and we could go to sleep. Oh my gosh, dude. What in the world is going on? As you would literally see, and oh my gosh, bro. As Maxey went up for the layup, and when they called a goaltend on Victor Wembanyama, the whole Spurs bench was literally going berserk. Oh my gosh. Star Wars 99, man. Appreciate you for coming through, tuning in, my guy. Hit the like button if you're not done, so Star Wars 99. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. This game is just hilarious. If we go to overtime 3, bro, nah, we better not. Dear God, bro. The Spurs retain their challenge again. There's no actual way, bro. Dude, if we actually go to a third overtime, bro, I need to get my phone charger. If we actually go to a third overtime, bro, I need to get my phone charger. Bro, I'm not even kidding. Maxie, why not just chuck it at the rim, dude? Maxie, why not just chuck it at the rim? And why are you going with the finger roll against Victor Wembanyama? Why are you going with the finger roll? Oh my gosh, Maxie. Why are you going with the finger roll layup against Victor Wembanyama? You know his 8-foot wingspan is going to get there, and you know it. Here we go, man. The 5 millionth inbound from Devontae Graham to Trey Jones, back to Devontae Graham. Bring it down the floor. Graham going to get it over to Malachi Branham, who will lose the ball. It'll be picked up by KJ Martin, and it will be in the hands of Ricky Council. Here we go, boys. Come on. Council with the ball, going to get it over to Maxey. Maxey going to drive. Maxey dancing. Maxey flips it out to Council. Under 2 minutes left. Council driving. Council gets blocked by Wembanyama, and Council is fouled. It's actually going to be a foul called against Devontae Graham. It's going to be a personal foul. And I don't think the Spurs are out of fouls to give. So, actually, they are. They are out of fouls to give. That's right, because the 76ers just kept on going to the free throw line no matter what happened. So, Ricky Council's going to the line here to shoot 2. Let's go. Come on, please. Let's end this game already. Dude, it's about to be 10 o'clock here on the East Coast, and this game isn't over yet. First one on the line, good for Ricky Council. Bro, this game isn't even over yet, and it's almost 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Second one on the line, good for Ricky Council. Oh my gosh, bro, come on. Let's hold this team off, for crying out loud. Let's go. Here we go. Devontae Graham with the ball here. Going to get it over to Trey Jones. Trey Jones going to his left. Guarded by Council. Trey Jones dancing. Trey Jones looking. Trey Jones at the logo. Trey Jones coming inside. Lays it up. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Council. Here come the Sixers. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Maxey finds Council. Council dumping it out. Batum, up 3. Got it. Nico Batum, baby. Let's go. Come on. Here we go, boys. Let's seal the deal on these dudes. Come on. Brandon with the ball here. Intercepted by KJ Martin. Gives it to Oubre. Back to Martin, and Martin's going to throw it down on the alley-oop. And a timeout called by Greg Popovich as KJ Martin screams to the gods above. With 1 minute and 9 seconds remaining, the Sixers have one of their larger leads of the day at 7 for quite some time now, and they got a massive lead over the Spurs with just over 1 minute to go. Everybody's going crazy on Twitter about these freaking officials, man. Everybody's going berserk on Twitter. Or X, I should say. This is what a game for Max. You already know. This overtime feels like it's taking forever. Exactly. Bro, it's over 10 o'clock on the East Coast right now, bro. I should be sitting on my couch right now knowing that this team beat the freaking Spurs. But no, we are here. We are here covering the Sixers game in cardiac fashion. Come on, man. We lead this game by 7. There's no way this team blows this, right? If this team freaking blows this, bro, I'm going to lose it. I am going to lose it if this team blows it with a 7-point lead in overtime. I am going to lose it. Or if we have to go to a third overtime, I'm going to lose it even more. All right, man. Come on. Let's go. 9 seconds remaining. The cardiac Sixers are in even more full effect than ever before. Trey Jones to inbound here. Inbounds to Devontae Graham. Graham going to find Wembanyama. Wembanyama, guarded by Batum. Wembanyama tries to find Devontae Graham. It's intercepted by Maxey. Here we go. Take your time with the clock. Let's go. Take your time with the clock. Maxey with the ball. Maxey standing at the logo. Guarded here by, I do believe this is Trey Jones. Maxey. Still looking. Maxey loses it. Gets it back. Spins. Maxey fades away on the shot for 2. Shortens it. Rebounded by Wembanyama. Here come the Sixers. Champagnie. Out to Trey Jones for 3. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Batum. Batum going to bring it down the floor. Batum. Looking. Batum finding Maxey. Maxey. Going to look. Do they take one more shot? Maxey just going to dribble with it. I don't know what the heck he's doing. Keep it into KJ Martin. They'll call the shot clock violation here. But 7 seconds left, boys. 7 freaking seconds. Dude. Come on, man. Tell me they won this game. And they'll just dribble it out and game freaking over. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Finally. Hallelujah. In a game that they shouldn't have won based on the way they were playing, Tyrese Maxey comes through with over 50 points, a new career high for Tyrese Maxey at that. As without your doubt, he is your player of the game. 52 points for Maxey. He came through when it mattered most, and it mattered most big time here tonight. Nico Batum is starting to step up, and your Philadelphia 76ers will go up a half game above the Miami Heat and will stick as the 7th seed here in the Eastern Conference. Let's go. Massive freaking W. You already know Maxey is your player of the game with a career high 52 points. That's all that needs to be said. Let's go ahead and do it, man. Come on. Oh, my. Finally. Thank goodness, bro. Thank God. Woo! The plane's landed. Yes, sir. Sixers win. Milk the clock. Close this game. Yes, sir. My thought is going crazy right now, bro. Because I had to sit here for 3 hours and 18 minutes calling this stinking game. It's not pretty at all, but at the end of the day, who cares? A win is a win. Yes, sir. That was a much-needed win to help us get up to the 7th seed. No Joel Embiid, no Tobias Harris, no Kyle Lowry. This team knows how to fight and how to especially win. That's all that matters. All that matters is that this team now goes up to the number 7 seed and now is a half game up on the Miami Heat. And we'll have to hope that the Indiana Pacers start losing here after this loss. by Miami. Now the Sixers will have to hope Indiana loses 1 or 2 out of their next 3 games. But holy cow, dude. They actually were able to pull it off, man. I actually can't believe it. I can't believe it. Much needed win tonight. Yes, sir. 12 likes on the stream. You already know. I know everyone's begging for it, man. Everyone's begging for it. Hold up. Flying back to Philadelphia on a 5-game winning streak. Yes, sir. You already know. I'm going to go back and look real quick just to make sure I have my final teams right. But yeah, the Pacers have the Raptors and the Cavaliers both on the road on Tuesday and Friday. And then next Sunday, they have the Atlanta Hawks at home. So hopefully Indiana goes ahead and loses 2 out of those next 3 games. And the 76ers will not have to play in the NBA play-in tournament. Dude, like, my throat is, like, friggin' on fire right now. It, like, burned. It is, like, burned right now. Hold up, man. Hold up. I don't know why this is still 121, 121. This needs to be changed. Like, why didn't I change this? There we go. That looks a little better. There we go. Ladies and gents, we actually need to take the banners down for 1 second. Because finally, after over 3 hours of waiting for this game to be over, we finally have a clear-cut winner. It is your Philadelphia 76ers getting the win over the San Antonio Spurs, 133-126. And you guys know what time it is. I know. It's over 10. It's past 10 o'clock. It's past 10 o'clock. I know. Since I'm so excited, I just can't help it. I can't either, man. I'll tell you one thing, bro. I can't help it either. And you know what I also can't help? I know, it's after 10 o'clock on the East Coast. But you know what? I don't care. It's time to wake up the neighbors. The neighbors need to wake up from their beds right now, and they need to start dancing. They need to start calling the cops on me, and the cops about to send me to prison. They're about to send me to prison for making noise at over 10 o'clock. But music producer, it's your time. It's finally your time. This game should have ended a while ago, but you finally get the opportunity, music producer. So go ahead and play for the one-time music producer. It's time to get down and get dancey. Play the damn song. Guys, that's a freaking massive win right there for our Philadelphia 76ers. Neighbors, I'm sure y'all heard that. I'm sure. Y'all are getting out of bed. Y'all grabbing the phones out, and y'all trying to call the cops on me. I'm going to tell the cops that we're over here just doing our thing. We're doing our job over here. We're over here taking care of business. We're witnessing Tyrese Maxey dropping a career-high 52 points tonight against the San Antonio Spurs in double freaking overtime. That's what we're witnessing right now. And I cannot help the fact that we're making noise after 10 o'clock here in the night on the East Coast. I can't help it. We got to wake up the neighbors. I can't help it. The neighbors are probably screaming. They're probably banging on their walls. They're probably covering their ears with the pillows right now. They probably can't help it, man. They're all probably asleep, and we're waking them up. But ladies and gents, no question asked on if we need to run it back or not. There's no questions asked whatsoever on whether we need to run it back or not. But you want to know why? Because we got 12 likes on here. Everyone's saying, wake up the neighbors, man. Wake up the neighbors. Oh, we're waking up the neighbors, people. This ooh la la, let's go dancing. And you know it, Eagles, second time around, Mr. Producer Director. Yes, sir. You already know what's coming, ladies and gents. Music producer, get back in your spot right now because we got to go ahead and not only run it once, but we got to run it twice. Why? Because the 76ers, with this massive win, jump up to the number 7 seed ahead of the Miami Heat and are getting an inch closer to getting that number 6 seed and have an opportunity to make a statement when it comes to playoff time. So, music producer, with the massive win, get back in your spot right now. And neighbors, I'm sure y'all are sleeping, but it's time to get up. It's time to get awake. And I know, y'all are probably getting your phones out right now. Y'all probably calling the cops on me. You're going to have the cops coming over, knocking on my door, saying, what's going on here? We got a call from one of your neighbors saying you're being too loud and too noisy. Well, I don't care. We are witnessing greatness at stake in double overtime where the 76ers, after a cardiac game, defeat the San Antonio Spurs 133-126, and we're witnessing Tyrese Maxey sitting around here with greatness at stake with a new career high 52 points to lead the 76ers to a double overtime victory. So, officer, get out of my house right now because this is my family's property. And get away from my house right now, officer, because it's time to go ahead and run it back. Music producer, let's go ahead and run it back for the second time, and let's wake up the neighbors again. Music producer, go ahead and play it for the second time. Play the damn song. Oh, whoops. I accidentally played the wrong thing. But music producer, go ahead and run it back for the second time, music producer. Go ahead and run it back for the second time, music producer. Play the damn song. Come on, man. Work. Let's go, guys. That's a freaking massive win right there for our Philadelphia 76ers. Getting that W right there over the San Antonio Spurs. This is a massive W, man. Massive W over the Spurs today. So play it again. Eagles, absolutely. You already know. Let's get it. We already did go ahead and run it back for the second time. 76ers get the win over the San Antonio Spurs 133-126. They now move to 44-35 on the year with 3 games to go. With a pretty easy stretch down the road is what I would say for the Philadelphia 76ers to end off their season. They have to play it, and they're on a 3-game homestand to end off the regular season as well. Playing on Tuesday against the Detroit Pistons. We will not be live for that game. I have to work once again, ladies and gentlemen. But we will be back on April the 12th when the Philadelphia 76ers take on the Orlando Magic. That is on Friday. And then we will be live for the game on Sunday as well, where the Philadelphia 76ers will also be taking on the Brooklyn Nets. So we will be live for 2 out of the final 3 games of the year. So be sure to come through and tune in to the game on Friday and the game on Sunday, where I will be live for both games against the Magic and the Brooklyn Nets. But shout out to everyone for coming through, man. Hanging on with me in here, man. Shout out to you guys for coming through. Guys, real quick, while we're going over the stats here, give me one word to describe this game. And you guys already know what my one word is, but I'm actually making 2 words today. I got 2 words to describe this game. I know, I'm asking you guys for one word, but I got 2. Meaningful is number 1. Cardiac is the second one. Because this was a cardiac game. Like, we should not have been this close against this freaking San Antonio Spurs team. This team had me on the edge of my seat, dude. This team had me on the edge of my seat. I couldn't stand it. This team had me on the edge of my seat. This team has me ready to run through a wall, bro. I'm just going to say it right now. This team has me ready to run through a wall. But on that note, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and go over the final stats here, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here for the remainder of the night. So starting it off here on the Philadelphia 76ers side, obviously we know our boy Tyrese Maxey ended off the night finishing it up with 52 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals. Following it up for the 76ers was Kelly Oubre Jr., who finishes the game with 26 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Paul Reed following it up with a double-double performance actually of 11 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, as well as a steal and a block each. Off the bench, Ricky Council, the 4th in only 22 minutes of playtime, finishes the game with 11 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals. Ricky Council was absolutely phenomenal on defense today. I'm not even going to lie. Then Buddy Hield following it up off the bench here with 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Nico Batum came through when it mattered most, hitting 3 clutch threes to help out the Sixers, and finishes the game with 9 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals. KJ Martin off the bench came through pretty nicely. 8 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a steal. And Mo Bamba off the bench also followed up with a performance of 3 points, 7 rebounds, and an assist, as well as 2 blocks. And then rounding it off here for the Philadelphia 76ers side is Cameron Payne, who ends off the night with 3 points, a rebound, and 3 assists to end off the stats for your to end off the player stats here for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now over to the San Antonio Spurs side now, as Victor Wembanyama ended up leading the way here for the San Antonio Spurs at the end of this one with a double-double of 33 points, 18 rebounds, 6 assists, and 7 blocks. This man is crazy. And following it up here for the San Antonio Spurs was the former Ohio State Buckeye Malachi Branham, who ends off the game with 22 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a block. And following it up here for the San Antonio Spurs was Trey Jones, who ends off the game with 17 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, as well as 2 steals. Julian Champagnie following it up with a performance of 17 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Off the bench, you had Zach Collins finishing the game with 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. Devontae Graham finishing the game with 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. Kelton Johnson finishes the game with 7 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a steal and a block each. Our boy Sandro here. Our boy Sandro also ends off the game here with 6 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And then rounding it off here for the San Antonio Spurs tonight is Blake Wesley, who ends off the night with 6 points, 4 rebounds to end off the final stats here for the San Antonio Spurs. Now over to the team stats now, as the Philadelphia 76ers finished shooting the ball 45.6% from the field to the San Antonio Spurs 44.9%. The San Antonio Spurs finished shooting the ball 36.4% from three-point range to the Philadelphia 76ers 30.8%. The Philadelphia 76ers finished shooting the ball 89.5% from the free throw line to the San Antonio Spurs 84.6%. The only free throws being missed were the 2 free throws missed by Kelly Oubre earlier in the game. The San Antonio Spurs overall out-rebounded the Philadelphia 76ers 59-46, and then same offensively 14-8. Both teams had the same amount of assists at the end of this game with 31 assists apiece. The 76ers with more assists than the 76ers with more steals than the San Antonio Spurs 15-5. Blocks went in favor of the San Antonio Spurs 11-3. It was a block party, especially if your name is Victor Wembanyama. In terms of turnovers, went in favor of the Philadelphia 76ers by a landslide, 25 from San Antonio to only 12 from the Sixers. Points in the paint went in favor of the 76ers as well, 76-52, and a total of 37 personal fouls called with 20 called on the Philadelphia 76ers and 17 called on the San Antonio Spurs, with 1 technical foul assessed to each side. And ladies and gents, on that note, that is how the foul stats come to an end here in this cardiac game once again. 76ers once again get the win over the San Antonio Spurs, 133-126, and now move to a record of 44-35 on the regular season with this W. Joel Embiid should hopefully be back next game where we will not be going live for it. So I'll have you guys be listening to my guy Philly Take with RB for the Sixers game when they go to play the Detroit Pistons, which that better not be another cardiac game, because this was cardiac enough, man. I need some rest. I need rest from these cardiac games, bro. I need rest from these cardiac games, and I'm going to get it, and I'll be back on Friday, man. Oh, my. We'll go through the chat here. Go ahead and go through the chat here before we go ahead and get out of here. We've been live for over 3.5 hours, ladies and gents. Appreciate y'all for sticking with me. And for those of you who are still here, man, shout out to you guys. As Eagles' one word is hectic. Sixers have their final 3 games at home, so hopefully they win all 3. I hope so, man. And they better not be cardiac games, because I'm going to lose it if they are. But good thing I get some rest until Friday, and then Friday I'll be back at it, calling this game. As Charles says, Eagles, yes, sir. Hopefully the Sixers can beat them Pistons Tuesday night. Absolutely. Till next stream. Peace. Yes, sir. Shout out to my guy Charles Adderley, man. Have a good night, BLC. Friday night. Hey, Eagles, take care, my guy. Have a good one. You know, never family blessings and favor. Again, Charles, man, shout out to you, my guy. Always supporting, man. Shout out to you. Ladies and gents, on that note, ladies and gents, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me here in this one. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not done so, ladies and gents. It's been a fun ride here tonight, and hopefully no cardiac game coming on Friday or on Tuesday, even though I will not be live streaming the game on Tuesday. But on that note, ladies and gents, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not done so, ladies and gents. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out. The Sixers win. Let's go. Peace, everybody. Have a good night, y'all. God bless and peace.